common chatters. One for feast, common chatters, common chatters. One for feast, common chatters, common chatters. One for feast, common chatters, common chatters. One for feast, have a look. One for feast, have a look. One for fish, very very cute. One for fish, very very cross. One for fish, 6.5 so one some each. 6.5 so one some each. Very very cute and very very sweet. One for fish, common chatters, common chatters. One for fish, common chatters, common chatters. One for fish, have a look. One for fish, have a look. One for fish, very very cute. One for fish, very very cross. One for fish, 2 months lease up this new home. 3 months lease up no more moon. 2 months lease up this new home. 3 months lease up no more moon. Come on English, come on English. One for fish, come on English, come on English. One serve each, very very cute and very very sweet. Very very cute and very very sweet. One for fish, come on English, come on English. One for fish, come on chatters, come on chatters. One for fish, come on chatters, come on chatters. One for fish, have a look. One for fish, have a look. One for fish, very very cute. One for fish, very very cross. One for fish, 6.5 so one some each. 6.5 so one some each. Very very cute and very very sweet. One for fish, one for fish.
Hi. Good morning. Hi. How's it going? Good morning. I slept like 3 hours. It's like, well, like 3.5 maybe. Yeah. I didn't sleep that much because I was a little busy yesterday playing a little game called Path of Exile. It was a worthwhile trade, but that was gonna be a long night for a while.
We love feast. Feast is most amazing feast. Adorable lovely feast. All praise feast. Devote yourself to feast. Create statue of feast. Join cult of feast. Give life to feast. Be sacrificed for feast. We all love feast.
Be sacrificed, not sacrificed. That's different. Sacrificed for fish. Yeah. Actually, the whole day. Yeah, I wonder what they did. Oh, they did change it. But yeah, today, our plan is pretty straightforward. We're gonna play a little bit of Cult of the Lamb, and then in a little bit, Nemu will be joining us for Confessional. That's right. I collected a bunch of confessions of your guys' weirdest habits. And Numi and I will look at them. We'll talk about like, obviously we'll talk about some of our own weird habits and stuff like that. But if you want to put yours in, there's still time. It's on my Twitter and the announcements in Discord, where you can see the little sussy little link to put in yours. Hi! If you did anything to do when we said welcome back. The dumbbell toe curls. Listen, that's not even that weird, I feel like. Alright, so that one's not very weird. And just because I lift weights with my toes doesn't mean that's weird, alright? Anyway, we'll keep those We'll keep those for Numi, alright? Listen, we'll talk about We'll talk about these kinds of things when Nemu comes on here in a little bit. Like about halfway through the stream, she is currently out and about, touching grass and all that. So once she's back home, we'll do our thing. If you confess to the tomboys of our fathers and Hail Marys, you have to do instead do pens, burpees, and sprints. Yeah, I think so. That makes sense. I feel like that makes sense. Oh wait, I killed the bot because I restarted my computer. Let me restart the bot here. Touching grass, I know it's kind of cringe, right? It's kind of cringe. Also, my nose is very stuffy again today. So you'll have to put up with my you know. I literally can't even breathe in through it at all. Like, usually I can like force it, but right now I can't. I literally just like... Nothing goes up it. Alright, honestly nothing goes up it. Which is kind of annoying. Like, it's not even snot. It's just like really swollen. Alright. It's very like swollen. I can't just... I can't even do anything about it. So you'll have to forgive me for that. For sounding so snotty. Allergies have been doing a heck. The heat wave is just like really bad. I don't know if you guys have a heat wave where you're at, but where I'm at right now, it is hot as fuck. I went outside last night to get my food. Hi! Great! So finally, so welcome back. At like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock p.m. Like getting close to midnight. It was still in the 90s. I was like, wow. Ah, sorry. Oh, wow, that's really fucking hot. California's hot? I'm not in Cali, but... It's fucking crazy, man. I think on the East Coast, yeah. Yeah, even at night it was really hot. Like, I've been having trouble, breathing because of that. Would it be insane? I moved to get away from this shit? Ah, me too. Right now we have a never-ending heat wave except it's constantly raining too. But disgusting. Yeah, no, I can't stand humid heat. Alright, listen. That's like a combination from hell, okay? Like, first of all, you can't really get away from heat. Hi! Thanks for me, welcome back. Right? Like, when it's cold, you can like pile layers on and so you're nice and toasty, even in the cold. But like if it's hot, getting naked doesn't even help you, right? Like, just being naked won't even help you if it's too hot. Especially if it's like really humid, because they can't even sweat. I'm so bad! Thanks for go back, right? Because like if it's really, really hot, you can't even sweat, right? To cool yourself down because it won't evaporate. It's just a terrible, terrible time. Hate the heat, rather live in Alaska? You know, I wonder. Do you think people from like tropical regions, right? Places where it's like really hot and really humid. Do you think they sweat less than people in drier climates? I feel like they would, right? Because like, sweating doesn't really help them as much. And if they live there for like many, many centuries, right? I doubt they would sweat as much. I'm sure they sweat more. Maybe. Well, it's not even like being accustomed to it. It's just like, because like sweat, the whole point is like it evaporates and that cools you off. But like if it's in a really humid area with like 100% humidity, you can't really evaporate. And so sweat wouldn't really do much. If you sweat less, the system will regulate better. Yeah. You sharks sweat. I don't think most sea creatures need to sweat. They're water cooled. Alright, they're not air cooled. I sweat like a cold glass of lemonade. Oh wow. Yeah, I sweat a lot too. Well, it depends. It depends, right? Like if it's cold outside, I don't sweat at all, no matter how much I'm working out. But like if it's like warm, I just like get up to do whatever. Is a lot. It's quite a lot if I just get up to do absolutely anything. Using the aquarium case for my overclocked shark. Nice. Did you deal with new kitty form? I did. It's adorable. Absolutely fucking adorable. I can't wait to see more of it. Unfortunately, I only had like 30 minutes or less between when I woke up and then the stream started. So, you know, there wasn't really a whole lot of time to say hi and all that. Because I woke up, I set my alarm. I was like, alright, this is a reasonable time to wake up. And I set some backup alarms just in case I didn't wake up to the first one. And the last backup alarm was what woke me up. Because I was so tired, right? I was so out of it, man. By the time I fell asleep, I was like... You know when you're like really tired and you feel like you just got like punched in the face a bunch and you're kind of just like really slow and you're just looking at like everything like yeah, I should probably do that. That was me last night. And so like I was fucking knocked out like a light. And so only my very last alarm was able to wake me, and it was like 20 minutes before stream started. Daily eating surprised me so back. So yeah. I've got allergy plus morning voice right now. Which is kinda normal. That's just your normal face, listen. So I have a question. And this is a weird. This is like a how do I put this? It's not like a weird question. It's more just like a do you do this too? That's about like a fuck life. Blue Evolution, thanks for welcome. Do you guys like? I had this happen the other day, and I realized that I do it a lot nowadays. I full commit to things now. Like the other day I was looking for my tablet pen on my desk, right? And I was like looking for stuff. I was like, you know, grabbing stuff, moving it, looking to see if I could find this stupid little pen, right? So I could draw. And I was in the middle of like picking something up and moving it to look for the pen. And as I picked it up, like just like at the very beginning, I saw the pen. I was like, oh, there it is. But I still fucking moved the thing. Like instead of like stopping and just grabbing it, I like full committed to like picking up the thing and moving it before I even considered grabbing the pen. I don't know why, but lately I've been doing that more. I think maybe my brain is just is becoming more boomer and it can't handle the rapid thought process. Show the pen you needed. Oh, true. Yeah, well, it's like I don't know why. Like I was just in autopilot. I feel like I did it more because like instead of just like once I like find whatever I'm looking for, whatever. Like stop and just go for it. Like I kind of just finished whatever it was that I started. Like there's lag, yeah, exactly. Hi, how's it going? Why are you here? You're not supposed to be here yet, Nemu. Come on, Nemu. You just got home. Oh, all right then. JK, we're not playing Cult of the Lamb today. You go play? Alright. Perfect. You wake up to an alarm? I don't have any problem with alarms. I don't have any problem with alarms. Perfect. Ah! Yeah, I don't have any problems waking up to alarms. I actually think that alarms are really good. Personally, I used to wake up really fast to alarms. Like, I still try to, but like, I used to like try to race the alarm clock, right? Like, try to turn off the alarm before it reaches a certain point in it. That's like really annoying. And so like, I'd be laying there in bed and just and fucking scramble to my phone or my alarm clock or whatever and try to slam it off as fast as physically possible so that it stops as fast as possible. So, I mean, there also is, I don't know if you guys have seen this, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but there's an alarm clock gun, like target practice thing. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but like, you have to like pick up the gun for the alarm clock as like a laser gun, and you have to like shoot the target. It's really cool. So you have to like actually wake up and find which target it is, because it'll like be a different target every time. And you like wake up and you're like, aha. Phew. There's also where you have to solve a math problem, which I think is a really terrible way to wake up. Like, who wants to wake up and do math? Like, come on, man. It's math. No one wants to do that. Make the noises faster. Yeah, I'll break the targets. I love break the targets. Tried that one and deleted it. That's the one I use. Blech. Yeah, no, I just use a normal alarm clock. I use the really default phone alarm. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. Kind of one, you know. Oh, like, offer your skins. There's a link. There's a link to the forum. I hate that sound exactly, right? Right, chat? Like, you want to slam that alarm. 67.3 squirt 32.7. Nice. There's a link for the SNIN donation. Yes. Oh, I need to bring it up on my end. I have to bring that up on my end here. Let me go over here. God, I hate being so being so snotty right now. Let's see if Nemu's on. Okay, Nemu's right here. I need to grab our like thing. Oh, I need to grab. Oh, I know what I need to do. Okay, we've got holy shit. A decent chunk of people confess their sins. Hopefully they're all pretty spicy. All right, I'm excited to hang out with Nemu and shame you for your sins. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of responses. Holy shit, you guys pop off. I'm just kind of like, I'm quickly like scrolling through to see, and oh yeah, there's some bangers in here. I'm excited to ask Nemu about some of these, because I feel like Nemu could relate to a few of these at least. Like, one weird thing I do, and I can't even think it's, yeah, like some people are probably like, oh, you know, I'm very normal, and then they're gonna read these, and they're gonna listen to Nemu and I talk about like about our confessions, and it's just gonna be like, nope, no thank you. Okay, got this set up. Let me also see if I can grab this for us here. Ba 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 ba. Ah! Okay, let me grab this really quickly for us. It's got a watermark. It's fine. It's fine. Watermarks have rights. Perfect. I can't tell these welcome. Alright. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Perfect. Let me also grab this. Yes, good. Good, yes. Okay. Very plugged. Okay, we're all ready for Nemu. What does 00 represent? That's a type of flower. 00 is also known as all-purpose flour for Americans. Zero is cake flour. 0 is like bread flour. Yeah, I learned that when I was in Europe. Alright. Thanks, you're welcome. I don't know what brought that on, but I hope that was very valuable information for you. 00, wait, there's also a wire measurement with zeros? I mean, that makes sense. So you know what measurement doesn't make any fucking sense? Hooks. Like fishing hooks. Right? Anti-personnel flour. Yeah, that's like if you don't bake your flour before you cook with it. Which says wire makes the best gyro. I have no idea. What the fuck is armor piercing English? Here, look. Alright, Tal, look at this shit. Alright, Tal, you wanna see some real shit? Alright, chat, try to make sense of this. This is some dumb stuff right here. Alright, chat, try to make sense of this. Why? Why? Well, I know, but like, why does it go up when going down and up when going up? I don't understand. I'm going to go down and then they go back up exactly. Why? Why the fuck? It's like wires too? Yeah. Other embarrassing stories? Oh no, we're also gonna shame you guys. What does Nino even mean? It means you haven't dropped a single game in the best of 21. Very impressive. The O represents a fraction. The O represents your fucking mom. Hi! Hello, Subsix Welcome. And you just condense the fit in space? No, it's not. It's not. Alright. The girl boss, gaslight, and gatekeep fishing. Yeah. I have no idea why fishing hooks are like this. Like, maybe it's because they're made of, like, wire or something. And it has to do with, like, the... I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea why in the world it's that bad. I have no idea. You must kill everyone in chat? Please don't kill everyone in chat. That's not a good idea. They want to live sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. AWG, what the fuck is AWG? What's an AWG, chat? What does that even mean? all-wheel gaming? It was like a four-wheel drive gaming chair. American wire gauge. Ah. Wow. Yeah, I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. That's because I know what 69 means, but not the others, yeah. Ah, jeez. Yeah, I don't know. I always thought that word was really, really annoying. This is confession you speak of. Chat has confessed their strange habits, and Numi and I will be reviewing them and talking about our own in a confessional. And shaming you guys for your weird, shitty habits. Alright? Alright? Give me like... Yes, Numi and Nemu. I have something to confess. When I'm alone, the allure of my big toe is too much to handle, and I just... God! This was just society takes the primary step back, and I just can't help it. Alright? I just can't help it. I just... Alright. And then Numi are gonna be like, what the fuck is that? Right. That's where society takes the primary step back. And we're gonna shame you guys for your shitty, weird, cringe habits. Alright? Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. And Daddy, I've been naughty. Fundamentally the same thing. Time! I don't think it's gonna be so back. Right? Yeah, I mean, like... I feel like just replacing words can make some really fucking creepy replacements like that. Magic, magic. Oh god, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Mark says seeks to follow come out of nowhere. I chew plastic sometimes to keep my teeth sharp. It's because I was thinking about talking to Numi, so my body's like violently rejecting it. They're already getting to me and I haven't even started yet. That's crazy. Numi! Let me know when you're ready. Alright, let me know when you're ready. Confessions no. Oh. I feel like I feel like I'm gonna throw up for real. Blah. Holy shit. Yeah, I feel really sick all of a sudden. Alright. No, I'll be fine. You get some? No, I'll be fine. It's like it feels like it's a passing thing. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know what's up with it, but I feel like I'll be fine. I feel like it's just like a brief thing. Poke. Alright. Let's get Numi in here and let's hang out, shall we? Let me just add her in here. Alright. We'll say hi to Numi. Hello?
Oh, hey, can you hear me?
I can, unfortunately.
Hey.
Hey.
What do you mean, unfortunately?
Well, I mean, you know. Anyway.
Okay. Hey.
Hi.
I googled it. The reason for the weird numbers is because they follow the American wire gauge conductor science
How are
table.
you doing?
Wire gauge 0 is written as 10.
How's your lunch today?
I ate I don't know what the fuck is it. It was like a rap, but like this. It's like a. What the fuck? It's like, where is it from? Hold on.
Hold on.
I need the.
What kind of rap was it?
Turkish. It's
Oh.
Turkish food,
Mm-hmm.
and
thought-
it was so fucking good.
I thought you said a rat at first. I'm like, why would you eat?
I would never.
A rat.
I had a pet rat. I could never do that.
My hungry ass could never visit a PetSmart.
Excuse me. You're a fish.
Yeah. Fishy
cat.
rats. You don't know that?
What kind of fish are you? Are you like a piranha?
No, but like it's actually, you know, rats swim really good, and
Yeah.
and so you know, a lot of fish eat rats as like a big part of their diet. You know.
It's one of those things that I wish I didn't learn.
Too bad.
You're just trying to paddle and to stay alive, and they get eaten by a fucking goldfish.
That's me. Yes.
Oh,
I
donut button.
I just see a rat. I'm just. You know that
I wouldn't let
video?
you near my animals.
You know that movie about like the evil house that eats people on Halloween? I forgot what it's called.
Monster House.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, see where he finally like grabs this thing and runs
Bro,
off.
we should watch that.
That's me with rats. Just
We should watch that without thinking of eating animals. I think that's a good idea.
that does sound like a good idea. That movie's scary though. I don't know if I
What?
could. Yeah, it's scary.
Monster House?
Yeah.
That animated movie?
Yeah. It's scary, man.
Are you scared easily?
Oh, absolutely. I don't do horror. I don't do horror at all.
See this?
Yeah, that's spooky as fuck. Alright.
It's an old man.
Yeah! Old men are creepy! Alright, there's only two breeds of old man. There's cute old man, and then there's holy shit, we need an exorcist old man. And he is the latter.
Okay. He looks like he'd be friendly if you gave him, I don't know, some corn.
Right. Some
eat.
corn.
Speaking of corn, where are we?
We're in a confessional because Chat today has sent in a confessional of their sins, and we're here to shame them for them.
What? So they turned in a bunch of gross food things, and we're gonna talk about it.
Oh, not even just food things.
Oh,
Just in general. Just
are you gonna start it off?
oh, absolutely.
Oh, this is exciting.
Absolutely, I am. All right, because like I figured you would be the best person to ask to give chat members peace of mind, whether it's weird or not. Right? I couldn't think of anyone that could have potentially have been better for this activity.
You know, I am exactly the person you needed to see.
Oh, I think so. I think you're the head priest of the confessionals.
Oh, thank you. I'm excited, very excited for this. I do have a cult.
You have a cult, you say?
Cult of the Ussy. I know I want to worship in your view. Yeah.
What the fuck? The cult of the
Ussy. Yeah.
Why?
It's so funny because, you know, sometimes the way that you talk to me is as if you're talking to an alien from another planet because of the things that I say.
Right.
You make me feel like it's your first time ever talking to somebody like me.
You know, Nemu, I can say pretty confidently I've never met anyone else like you.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
Anyway, the first one.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Anyway, So
She's laughing at me.
I'm not laughing at you, Numi. I'll never laugh at you. I'm laughing with you.
You're looking at me while you're laughing.
Listen, that's just unavoidable. Alright, you know you
Look
see
into
like
my
a video
eyes.
of like a train wreck and you just can't look away. It's like
That's an
that.
accurate description of following me, I think.
Yeah.
You can't even follow me though. It actually made
That's
me
true, I
unfollow
still
you
can.
too.
You did?
It made me unfollow you, so I had to refollow you and resub.
Oh my god.
I will
It's a
stop
contact
banning you.
twins. You need
I
to
am
message
sorry
him
for
like,
banning you.
please let her follow me again. It was a mistake. I'm sorry.
I accidentally banned you 3 times. It wasn't my fault. It just kind of happened
Yeah,
without.
like the chat was fast and we misclicked a bunch and it was just an
just
accident.
3 times. Just boop boop boop.
It happens. All right, it happens to the best of us, and also to me.
Mostly to me.
All right, I feel like we can start out. This was a really like basic. Everyone kind of probably does this kind of one. I feel like this is like a common ground one that we can agree on here. Numi,
Yes.
this chatter clips their toenails and hides the toenail clippings behind their bed frame.
Did you say normal? Did you say this was normal?
Yeah.
Does that mean that you also do this?
I didn't say anything. I mean, listen, I don't clip my nails on my bed anymore. So, like, I don't do that.
Anymore? So you clipped your nails on your bed?
Yeah.
What if you woke up and accidentally swallowed one of your toenails that you couldn't find?
We call that fiber. Alright, that's some extra fiber for your diet.
Can you live off eating toenails?
I mean, probably not. I don't think you can digest them.
And how is that extra? How would this work?
Well,
How would this be?
it just it helps smooth things along, right? Like pasted toenails, right? If you just like crushed up toenails into a powder, that could be like a fiber supplement for like a smoothie or something.
I don't like the way this conversation is going. I don't think this is a very normal thing. I'm gonna be completely honest.
You don't think
with
that
you.
this is normal, like clipping your nails and hiding them behind your bed?
What reason would you have to hide it behind a bed frame?
Well, because like sometimes you're clipping it and like it just kind of gets on your bed. You kind of shoo it off, right? Right? It just kind of falls off into the back, I feel like this is kind of a thing that people don't want to admit that they do, but they totally do.
I can't say I've ever had an experience like that. I only put boogers behind my bed.
Only boogers. Do you like wipe it against the wall or you just like flick them?
I did when I was growing
Oh
up.
my god!
I don't do that anymore, but I did growing up. I mean, if you tissue boxes nearby. You're just kind of like, it's like 3 in the morning and you're like, and then you have one and then you gotta just.
Just fucking like wipe it. Did you ever like move your bed and it was just like a bunch of fucking boogers against the wall?
In my room, before I became a VTuber, I had to buy a new desk and I wanted to get an air conditioning unit, right? And so the side that my bed was on is where the air conditioning would go because you need the opening of the window. So I had to move my bed from one side to the other. And then when we moved my bed, I just see a wall of boogers and I was like, oh! And then I had to, scrape it all off. And then I said, I'm never doing that again. So I haven't done it since.
You were like grossed out by yourself. So you just kind of like gave up on the whole booger wall art installation.
Yeah, I was trying to make a giant penis.
Drawing a cool S in your boogers.
Yeah, just to remind me of what I can never get.
Incredible.
You know, the life of a sheltered girl.
Yeah, just, you know, wiping boogers against the wall like everybody else, you know.
That's probably why I still have a bunch of spiders here after my brother's girlfriend released all of those spiders. They're all probably trying to hunt and find the booger remains from when I was a child.
Yeah. They're trying to, like, the VTuber boogers. Because I mean, if they find them, they're rich, right? Because they could just sell them on eBay.
Do people have a booger? I want to look that up.
I think so. I've seen a lot of mucus fetishes.
fetish.
Alright, I've seen some shit. Alright, I would imagine that people have got some booger fetishes.
Oh my god. Typically associated with femdom, the quasi fetish is characterized as an act of complete submission, whereby a dominant woman, alpha female, so somebody like you, or dominatrix forces a submissive male to eat their snot, mucus, or magic nose goblins against their better judgment as an extreme form of erotic humiliation. Mistress Nemu was feeling too sick to shoot a scene today, so instead had her dommy mommy force her to eat snot and boogers on cam for a booger fetish clip for her website.
So I can like walk into the hey Numi, I got you something.
Thank you, mistress, thank you. You can call your fans little what are they called?
What is going on
Booger
right now?
goblins.
Is this some Numi X Boogers fanfic going on?
Yeah, Numi is discovering her new favorite tag, alright, boogers.
Unfortunately, I don't like the taste of boogies. I just like to sniff people.
Right. But you don't like the taste of boogers?
No, I never really liked the taste.
Right.
You know what I did used to like?
What?
Wait, this is kind of fucking gross.
No, say it. Come on, you already started.
I don't do it anymore
Okay.
because I wanted to stop because I found out that that's very bad, right? You know, under your fingernails.
No! Go on, I have to hear this. I have to hear this.
So I hated when my nails got long, and so I'd like, you know, just chew on them. And you'd always just get a bit of that crust.
Right, like a tasty morsel.
Yeah, and then I wouldn't spit it out completely. There'd always be a little bit left.
And you just be like,
I'd be like,
just that little bit like ew, but like kind of nice, kind of ew, right?
yeah, and it happened when I was in. All of these things happened when I was in middle school, and then now that I grew up, I think about it, and I was like, I was fucking weird. No wonder people bullied me.
Look back, like, yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah. Thank God I realized what happened. I think about it and I was like, man, this is a very humbling time. Very humbling time I went through back in the day. Yeah, so ever since then I started to clip my nails and paint them. I paint my nails random colors so that I won't be pressured into biting my nails.
Right. I can't believe you fucking stop it!
Well, you put your toenails behind your bed. That's weird.
I mean, listen. Alright, you know what? Fair enough. I don't do it anymore. Now they're scattered around the floor of my desk.
Dude, that just reminds me of this one story. I think I told it on stream before, but we had this horrible teacher in my English honors class. He was like a piece of shit guy, and he hated my friends and I because we didn't talk as much. and participate in class, and I did sometimes, but my two friends were too. They just never liked to because they fucking hated him.
Right.
And my one friend was growing out her fingernail for the whole entire year. And it was, I feel like it was a couple inches long. It was fucking huge. And then she waited till the very last day of school and then broke it off and put it in his coffee cup.
What? Why?
As revenge. And then her other nail, she put it on his mouse pad and another one on his lamp.
What the fuck?
I couldn't breathe. I was laughing so fucking hard.
Why on the lamp? Do you ever find it on the lamp?
I never knew. I think he like got fired after that or something and had to move to Alaska. And the nail is with some other teacher now.
Incredible.
She's a real hater. I respect that.
Dude, I respect that too. Holy shit, that's dedication.
Yeah, I would never do something like that. I just hated him in my brain. I said, I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you, man. He was a weirdo, dude.
Yeah.
I would like you to participate in the class. Can you please talk about things? And then I had to be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Poetry. And then he's like, wow. Really good thoughts. Really good thoughts, Nemu. Wow.
Very ponderous thoughts of you.
Oh, trauma.
Alright. This chatter, alright, Numi. This chatter cannot eat the French fry ends if they are crispy. They can only eat the soft
just like
bits.
me. They just like me for real. Oh my fucking god. No, okay. It depends. If there's like a dark, like the black burnt crispy thing, I don't even think of it as part of the potato. I feel like it's some weird fucking toe cheese that made it onto the French fry. Or sometimes when there's green shit on the fries,
right.
I won't fucking eat that fry. I won't eat it.
Well,
That's
I mean,
gross.
That makes sense, but this person, like, if they're crispy, if they're like crispy and crunchy, they don't eat the ends of the fries.
I like crunchy fries. I just don't like the parts that are not perfect.
Yeah, I mean, but that's how you tell they're real potatoes, at least. You know, if there's like imperfections like that.
Here, wait, I have a... Oh my gosh, you know Hardee's or Carl's Jr.?
Yeah.
They have like the crisp cut. Sometimes when they're a little too gross, I will just not... If they look all weird and shriveled up, I will tear that off. Like, for instance...
Just tear it off?
Yeah, in this picture that I sent, the one on that looks a little shriveled up, I would tear that off. And my friend, she would always just eat the bits, so it never went to waste.
Wait, you shared half-eaten fries with your friend?
Yeah. So okay, you see that one, the one that's very long with shriveled up at the end.
Right.
It's the one in kind of like the middle to the right.
Yeah,
yes.
I see it.
That one and the one that's to one other to the left.
Right.
To the left. One more. No, to the right.
Oh my god, which one? This one?
The one next on the
this
right.
One?
That one. No, to the left. That one. That. Yeah, I tear that part off.
Why?
It's just gross. And then I would tear it off, and then my friends would eat it. It's a weird bond, but it's a good bond. She's my bestest buddy. Yeah. And actually growing up I never ate because I was so picky. Right. And I'd get the school lunches. The only thing that I would eat was kiwis. That's all I ate. I was basically a vegan when I was in elementary school, but I would be eating with her. And I would get the food and just give her the food, and she'd give me her Kool-Aid jammers. Right. So I'd have Kool-Aid jammers and kiwi, and then she'd get a full-ass meal. She'd get like pizza mozzarella sticks and shit before I liked mozzarella sticks, and she got to eat good, but
there was a time in your life that you didn't like mozzarella sticks?
Yeah, because I was scared.
Of what? It's cheese.
I was confused. Also, the smiley French fries.
Oh. Dude, we had chicken rings and smiley fries. I don't know if you had
Chicken rings.
Yeah, they were like imagine like a Fruit Loop, but made of mechanically separated chicken.
Okay. How did Numi survive? Dude, I just had French fries.
You lived off French fries?
All I ate back then was French fries until I got older. Thank God now my palate has changed and I can actually eat things. I'd eat Filipino. Well, I used to eat Filipino food, right? There's this thing, I call it stinky fish, but it's just dried fish from the Philippines, and it smells so fucking good to me. It's like, it makes me feel a certain kind of way whenever I'm like sitting in my room and I can smell my mom cooking it. I'll fucking run down. I don't care if I just ate. I will eat more. I'm like, you cooking stinky fish, mom? And then she'd give me some. And it was so fucking good, but everybody else thinks it smells fucking disgusting. It's kind of like durian, how some people think it smells good and some people hate it. And in like elementary school, they'd be like, "What the fuck is that?" And then after that, I stopped eating Filipino food in elementary school, even though that was like the only thing I ate aside from French fries.
So your entire diet was French fries and stinky fish, but you were scared of mozzarella cheese sticks.
And rice. And rice.
And rice. Of course.
Yeah. And other random various Filipino foods on the weekends. But during the weekdays, it was kiwis, French fries, Kool-Aid jammers, and maybe goldfish. Oh, also with fortune cookies, my friend told me that if you eat the paper, that'll mean it'll come true. So I ate paper too.
Do you eat the fur of the kiwi?
Yeah, sometimes. Nowadays I could if I wanted to, but back then I just suckled it out. I was like,
you didn't like use a spoon. You just like chomped it out.
No. I wouldn't even use a spoon. Yeah, I just go like,
Did we go like feral on some kiwis at the lunch table?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely insane. What about edamame? Do you eat the edamame skin? Because sometimes I'm too lazy to just suck out the bean, so I just eat the entire thing.
Ain't no way. Hey, I suck on it. Like I'm just like, because of the salt on the outside. You're just and then you just kind of suck it out. You just suck out its insides. I like that.
Yeah, if I'm like really lazy and I don't have like a second bowl or a plate to put in, I just eat the entire thing. It's just like.
I get it for kiwis, but not for that.
Really? Why? What's the difference?
I don't know. It just doesn't hit the same way. It's just sometimes fun to suck out the insides. Oh my god, funny story.
Yeah.
This is after I picked Bao up from like some party or something, and we went to BCD Tofu House together at like 2 in the morning. And she ordered raw crab, and that was the first time I ever had raw crab.
Oh, like Korean soy crab?
That shit was so fucking good, and she was just like sucking out the inside. She was like, and then it turned out she was allergic.
Yeah, she almost fucking died.
She just texted me saying like, I want more, I'm dying, and I said, what the fuck do you mean? And then
yeah, I was like telling her, I was messaging her like which Benadryl to get and like what to look out for and shit, like please don't die. And you know what the worst part is?
What?
She went and got more.
You know, that's kind of just how I feel when I pet a cat and die, but I pet the cat anyway. I already know it's gonna happen to me, but I just embrace it.
Oh yeah, same. Dude, allergies fucking awful, man.
I hate allergies. I'm gonna have to get allergy medication or something in the future to combat this silly problem.
A silly little problem. This shotter also has a silly little problem. They cannot eat mac and cheese without adding fish to it. How weird is this?
This kind of sounds like a sin.
Oh, I'm thinking so too, but like...
Chicken is understandable, I guess. But if I was gonna do that, I'd have chicken fettuccine alfredo. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Okay,
you
well,
got
it
Kraft
probably
mac and
depends,
cheese
right?
with sardines.
Well, like, I mean, it just as fish, like... Okay, well, let's go over a few scenarios, alright? What about mac and cheese with, like, a can of tuna in it?
I don't want to visualize it.
Well, too bad. We have to figure out how sinful they are.
I don't want to. It's just sinful to even describe this scenario.
Okay, but what about... Okay, alternative. What if it's, like, a really well-cooked, like, crispy fried fish, or like a grilled salmon steak or something with it?
Are you saying you would be interested
In fish with mac and cheese?
Yeah.
Honestly, you know
What
what?
about sashimi?
I could see it, you know. It depends on the fish, but I could see it. I could see it.
There's a fish pie mac and cheese.
Ah.
Macaroni and cheese with fish sticks. Apparently this is a normal thing. Where the fuck is this a thing? This is wrong. This just doesn't seem right at all. Shrimp in your mac and cheese? Why?
Okay, that's a little far. Hold on.
It kind of looks good though, I'm not gonna lie.
What about ketchup and mac and cheese?
Bye, good night. I gotta get out of here. I can't do this anymore. You're hurting me. I didn't expect to come onto this stream and just feel hurt and pain.
Well, I mean, okay, I agree with you there. Ketchup and mac and cheese is a sin. Alright? I agree
What
with
is
you
the
on this
weirdest
one.
thing you've had, huh?
The
You're judging
weirdest
people, but you...
combination?
Yeah, okay, let's admit it. Let's admit one weird thing that we do.
Okay, well, I mean, like, cooking-wise, right? Like, I've got a lot of weird sins because I do a little experimentation in the kitchen. I'm like a mad scientist in the kitchen. All right, and there's some pretty wacky combos that actually pop off. Chat actually roasted me for this one, but I feel like apple juice instead of milk for cereal is really good. That's like a normal one, but people got really riled up about cereal. I don't know why.
How did you ever... You just one day said, I'm out of milk, so let me try some apple juice. And...
You know, it's just like, you know, apple juice is really yummy, and it's a good liquid. And, you know, the cereal's like kind of, you know, whatever. So I put, you know, apple juice in the bowl.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I got my apple juice cereal. What else could I want?
You know, normal food.
How did Nemu
That
get
is
scared of
normal
us?
food!
They're like boogers but actual food and
Oh,
they
that's
taste
like
nice.
a really... That's
Oh, and to be honest, apple juice with cereal doesn't sound
I
too bad as
feel
an alternative last
upset.
resort.
Just hearing this.
Why? Why is everyone so up in arms against apple juice cereal?
That just doesn't seem right at all. I'm more of an orange juice fan. I don't really... If I'm gonna have an apple, I'm gonna eat an apple. I don't want apple juice. I'll just eat the fucking apple. But orange juice, you can have it either way.
But if you eat apple with cereal, there's no liquid to make the cereal moist. So...
I don't want...
Nemu again confessing that she's a serial killer.
I think you're misunderstanding. I don't want anything to do with that. I want
Really?
nothing to do...
It's just apple
Yeah.
juice in general. Like, what if it was a what if orange juice in cereal?
I don't
Orange
think I'd
juice
like
is
that.
I don't think I'd like that.
I don't think I'd be a huge fan.
Really? Why not?
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with that? Maybe like a nice like chocolate mint cereal with your orange juice. I had a viewer
The orange juice
one
is top
time
tier. Wonder if Nemu
who
ever poured orange
I
juice
still have
in
the
her
video
cereal.
for it. We can watch the
Like
video
Apple Jacks
on
or
stream.
something.
I still have the video of it. We were chatting in Discord, and they were talking about like kind of cursed food combinations, and they were talking about like adding chocolate milk powder to their ramen. And so they did it.
Why
and
do
I
we
was-
do these things?
And I was like, you know, that's really cool and all, but also it'd be way funnier. Like, it's nothing compared to like orange juice and toothpaste. They put orange juice and toothpaste in it as well, and then sent the video of them chugging it. And I feel like we need to watch that video on stream here.
I hate that. I truly hate how we've progressed as a society.
I'm very proud of how we've progressed as a society. Like, no, at no other time in history could we have this kind of degeneracy on demand.
But there's no reason
For what?
for like this should just not even be a thing.
Oh, absolutely, I agree with you. But at the same time, it is a thing.
I just hate that that's a thing.
Why do you hate that that's
I
a
just
thing?
had to share my thoughts. This is upsetting me.
Alright, here you go. Here you go, chat.
What the fuck? No! No! Why are you making us suffer like this?
And then?
What do you mean looks good? What the fuck?
Orange
Oh,
juice in.
no.
Oh.
And now?
Nah.
Milo with orange juice and toothpaste.
What is your fan base? This is so wrong. Oh, this is so wrong. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, I hate it here. Why am I being forced to watch it? No,
Oh yeah!
no.
I feel like that was a very based combination. Chocolate milk powder, top ramen broth, orange juice, and toothpaste. Wow.
Okay. Hey, wait. Did you want me to just share my screen?
Huh?
Like on Discord? Instead of using Fugi?
Oh. Sure. We can do that.
You could just pop out my screen and...
Oh, we can pop and lock that screen. Yeah, absolutely.
Why do I look... It's mirrored for me,
Right.
and I look so different with me tucking my ear that way.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of sexy.
It's kind of maybe it's kind of sexy.
I mean...
Are you the kind of person that like mirrors your image so that you can like see what you look like to everybody else?
Oh, I do that a lot. I'm very obsessed with my looks.
Really?
Yeah, it's the kind of thing where if I hate myself, I will hate myself forever. And just look at myself in the mirror and be like, wow, you're fucking ugly. But if I have a good day, I'm just like, good job.
Good
You're
job.
I'm proud of you.
You're not completely disgusting today. Congratulations.
Yeah, I've been having a confident week. It's usually when I'm peeing.
What's up
I'm
with you
looking
and
at
taking
myself in the
pictures
mirror.
on the toilet?
Oh, I have a lot. I can send them to you. Like, I take most of my pictures on the toilet because that's where I spend most of my time aside from me being in my bed.
Right.
Yeah, because it's just very comfortable, and then I start watching videos and I don't want to get up. People are like, hey, are we hanging out? And I'm like, I'm kind of busy right now, and it's just me on the toilet. I'm not even using it. I'm just like sitting on there after flushing and just chilling.
Just hanging out.
Yeah,
vibing.
just chilling on the toilet. Yeah.
Just fucking chilling. I think our first like major interaction was when you were at like the convention and you were like stuck on the toilet shitting for your life. And so I think that honestly, we've had a large portion of our interaction was you on the toilet. To this day, I feel like that's when we interact the most, is whenever you're shitting.
I didn't realize how much I was, you know, in the bathroom until recently.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I just kind of was like, oh yeah, because in my dad's bathroom, that's the bathroom I use because my brother blows up his toilet, and it's just not safe for a normal human to be in there.
Right.
And so I will use my dad's bathroom or the bathroom that's downstairs. And
Of course.
yeah, you know, the usual, because I used to try to use the bathroom that was supposed to be for my brother and I, but it would always be full of shit all over the toilet rim and stuff. And I say, Atlas, and then there's like his boxers before he showers with just the skid mark.
Oh boy. They just popped it with the ladies.
You know how boys be. You know how boys be. And so I just, you know, sit in my dad's bathroom, and he has the master bathroom. So there's a bunch of mirrors, and there's a mirror for the walk-in closet, which happens to be right next to the toilet. So I'll just be on the toilet, and then I'm just like la da la da da, and then I'd look at my right, and then I'd see the mirror, and then I'd see myself, and then I'd be like, oh. Actually, one of the times that I kissed my mirror was when I was on the toilet.
Why?
I got curious.
How do you look at yourself shitting on the toilet, contemplating life decisions? You're like, God damn, I'm so sexy. Oh, I'm so hot.
It's not when I'm shitting. When you're shitting, you need to focus.
In what world?
Sometimes it's hard.
You're out here fighting for your fucking life.
You saw how much I was sweating?
You're like looking in the mirror like, hey baby, if we don't make it out of here alive, one last kiss for the road. Struggling on the toilet.
It's true. It's true. I can't hide the truth. I gotta be true to myself.
This is why the toenail fiber needs to work in your favor. Alright, listen, if you just ate your toenails, maybe you'd have enough fiber not to struggle on the toilet.
Or I could just drink prune juice. or something.
All true.
Something. Yeah. Thank you. I'm trying to find all of my bathroom pics to just send you like
Why?
a whole collection.
Why do you have
not...
so many?
Well, when I was younger, I was having what's called, what is it? A cute era where I looked cute, and so then I just take pictures on the toilet.
I see.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore because I look bad now, but I took a few of them in my prime, and it would just be me on the toilet.
I can't imagine a worse time to take a picture of myself. Listen, toilet time is sacred quiet time. Just me, my phone, and the sound of violent shitting. Alright? I'm never like, oh my god, it's so sexy.
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, sometimes when I'd be drunk and I'm drinking with friends, and then I go to the bathroom, sometimes they have a mirror also, and then I'd be looking at myself, but I'd be drunk, and I'd be like, what the fuck is up, bitch, to myself in the mirror, and then I just take a picture while I'm sitting. I also take pics of myself whenever I cry.
Why?
It's funny. I have so many. I have so many.
Like, imagine no context. Someone opens up your phone, and like, you know, like when you like show someone like an image and then they scroll, and you're like, like if they just see a bunch of pictures of you crying, like, and like on the toilet, like your entire photo album is just like on the toilet, crying on the toilet.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that's a huge majority. I don't take any serious pictures anymore because, it just don't. I look at myself and I'm like, ugh.
Your only good pictures are on the toilet. Bro, imagine having to like send a picture with your resume. It's just a cropped photo of you on the toilet.
Yeah, I do that or a heavily edited photo like on snow.
Anyway, this is why you should hire me. See me on the toilet, that won't be me at work.
I have this one picture that I took after I talked to a guy.
Right.
I never talked to him again, but I was like, I talked to a hot guy today, and I was like proud of myself.
Right.
Here, let me send it.
Oh my god.
You won't show on stream, or is that okay?
I won't show it on stream.
Okay, this is
Just in case, I don't wanna. What is this deep fried ass? Deep fried ass photo you sent me.
It was me after I talked to a man. I was like, guys, I talked to a boy today, and they're like, oh wow, did you, are you dating? And I said,
No, of course not.
No.
I just said hi.
Yeah.
He asked me if what I wanted to order, and I said a number 3 large, and he's like, okay, got it. And
that only
it was a
happened one time.
fantastic interaction.
That only happened one time. I feel like you're making fun of me.
Oh my god, I talked to a boy. Okay.
Shut up.
Now, would that boy at the fast food restaurant still like you if, like this chatter, instead of dipping fries in a milkshake, you dipped chicken nuggets in a milkshake? Do you think that they would
mixed
still
nuggets?
like you? Yeah.
Chicken.
Like a chicken nugget. Like, you know how people like dip like french fries in like milkshakes or like ice cream or whatever? They're like salty sweet. This person does that with nuggets. Chicken nuggets.
I would be a little put off, I'm not gonna lie, but it's not as bad as the clipping nails thing and putting it behind your bed.
Why? Like that's a weird. Okay, well, does the flavor of milkshake change the answer? Like, if this is a mint chocolate chip milkshake, does it make it worse?
I like chocolate.
So you do like you do a chocolate nugget dip?
I don't think I'd ever do a nuggy dip, no. I don't really even do it with french fries. I will just... I'm the type that just bites my ice cream and eats it as fast as I can.
Like with
I
the
like
front,
it when it's hard.
With your like front teeth?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't suck on it, I just kind of bite. Because you know when it's really hard?
I don't think you should bite it when it's hard.
Well,
I feel like
okay,
that's
so I suckle on a lot of things, right?
Right. Well, I feel like
But
biting
ice cream
isn't
is
the
just something.
strat, you know?
Oh, no. Biting ice cream, I feel powerful. You know, it's just, God, you know, have you like Cold Stone or something? It's just very rough. And then I just, the second that I put it in my mouth, I'm just like, fuck. And then I just keep going.
Yeah.
I don't wait.
You know?
I just kind of attack it.
It's just, you know, it's hard and you put it, it's just like,
Yes.
Just bite the entire thing, one bite.
I love it when it's hard. Yeah, like, you know, when you buy ice cream from the store, I race home. Because if it's wet, I just can't. Then I have to like slurp it up really fast, and it's just not as satisfying as when it's really hard.
Of course. You know, yeah, you know, I agree. Like, you know, I really like, I don't know if you guys had these, but like all my schools had like popsicles stands growing up. Like even like during like recesses and stuff, they'd always sell popsicles for like $1, right? And I used to get those like the rocket pops or whatever, and just like at the time I didn't think of it, but I would just like I'd see how much I could bite off at once. And
how much were you able to bite?
A surprising amount. My gag reflex is not quite there. I was pretty deep on the white, you know. Just
wow!
Congratulations. Prepared. All right, listen. Prepared for my life. All right. If a rocket pop ever enters my mouth, I can chew it off at the base. All right.
Is it like you asserting dominance because you have a 17-inch?
Yeah, exactly.
Megalodon horse cock.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, you know how like in like Animal Planet, how like the inferior animal gets like eaten and stuff. I think it's like the same kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like there's always a bigger fish, and I'm the bigger fish.
Just like to suckle on things.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, I have a question here. I know this one's gonna come up, so I'm just gonna preemptively bring it up. What's your opinion on wet socks?
Why are you asking me that?
Okay, cause like chat freaks out when I tell them about how nice it is to like wear socks in the pool. And I feel like more people need to enter this discussion to really get a litmus of how weird it actually is.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
So, as you know, I have an oral fixation.
Right.
It's a little odd, but it's also very normal.
Right.
Within the world of people who have undisclosed fetishes, that's probably one of the things that they're just scared to admit.
Right.
Where it's normal. Whereas this shit is fucked up. I would not admit that to people casually.
It's not that okay. It's not that fucked up. All right, listen. You know, okay. This is why. All right. You know when you're drinking water and it's cold and stuff, right? And you're like, wow, this is nice. But then, okay, then you like eat something minty, and then the water's even colder.
Nemu, you know I can't swim well. A sock would not help me. A sock would not help me
Okay,
at
you don't
all.
have to swim. You can just like dip your feet in the pool. You know, you're just like sitting by the poolside, socks on your feet, kind of with your feet in the pool. Right. Right.
Are you?
Right. What's with the face? Huh?
I'm just a little confused.
Okay, but like it makes the cold water colder. Okay.
I don't want to hear this anymore. I feel unnerved. I feel put off by the energy that you have put into this confessional. There are just some things that you don't tell people in a confessional. Like the first time I went to the confessional, I remember that back in the day they say a sin is like masturbation.
Right.
And I'm like, do I tell do I tell them this shit? I'm like, nah, is this what you tell them? Is that a sin? And I didn't. And
Why
that's just how. What?
Did you tell the
Why,
priest
what?
in detail about your oral fixation?
Is that a sin?
No, but I mean that'd be a fun thing to confess.
Father, I'm sorry. I have an oral fixation, and he says it's okay. 2 Our Fathers and 1 Hail Mary. Ain't no way.
Okay, we have another confession related to articles of clothing here. And I feel like it's a good second point here. This chatter says, every day after work I take a shower, and when I get out of the shower I sniff the crotch of my underwear to see if it smells of ball funk to tell if it's good to wear for another day.
Why would he want to share that with us? What the fuck? This is what I feel like my brother does, and then he sees the skid mark and he's like, should I
Well, I mean, what if it doesn't have the skid mark, right? How would you know if it's okay to wear another day?
Do you guys wear the same boxers for multiple days? Sometimes I like that I have a very male-dominated fan base to ask them questions about men.
Right.
But this is just something that I feel
I mean,
should
chat's
stay with
saying
the
mostly
boys.
yes. No, but I sniff them.
Nobody.
2 days max. So what I'm hearing is like, you know, as it gets the sniff test unless you're like going out, right? Like if
What do
you're
balls smell
what
like?
if you're just like what if you're just like, you know, vibing at home, kinda hanging out.
Have you ever smelled balls before?
Not directly, no.
What do they smell like? What is this ball smell that they're talking about?
All I'm thinking about is like the, you know, those like dryer balls that you toss into your dryer. Your dryer.
You know the boy smell? It's just ball smell. What is ball smell? I need to know.
Stop sniffing the balls.
Is it what is the word? Gooch?
What?
The region between the balls and the arsehole? The gooch, that Gucci smell, that smelly smell. Is that what guys do when they smell it? They're like, I guess it's good for another day. Ah.
Okay. Do you
I have another
think
question.
gooch gunk and the gunk under your fingernails have a
What do you
similar
mean gooch
taste?
gunk? There is gunk? There is gooch gunk? Are there asses leaking?
Taint butter.
Taint. I gotta get out of here. What the fuck? No, don't mix me with these heathens. Hey yo, y'all need baths. Okay, I have a question.
What's your question?
So, similar to you sniffing to see if you should wear boxers and sniffing your gooch and taint butter or whatever the fuck men be sniffing.
Right.
Do you do the same thing with skid marks? You're like, oh, the skid mark isn't that bad today. I guess I'll just wear it another day.
What the fuck? No! I shit in the shower. I'm always clean. Alright? What's the face for, Numi?
Nothing. I was just, you know, nothing.
Okay.
So you're a waffle stomper.
No!
There's now 2 VTubers that I've met that are waffle stompers. Onigiri and you.
Don't compare me to her!
You're like Lola Geary 2.0. Lola Nemu, skid mark Nemu.
Skid mark!
Waffle stomping Nemu. Old hag.
Old hag!
Is that an old hag I smell?
My room's got that old lady scent. Alright. It smells
I feel like if I went into
death
your
and
room, it would smell like...
disinfectant.
Yeah, it would smell like old cheese.
That's rude! Come on! My room smells like... I don't know. Ass, yeah.
Cause you be farting.
I do be farting in here. I be farting so much in here. Alright, I'm a gassy lassie in here.
That means you're healthy. Does anybody have a fart kink in chat? I'm seeing a lot of sniffing when she mentions farting.
Please! Actually, I think the biggest feature of my room is my bed crumbs. I eat in my bed every night.
Okay.
No plate.
I look at you, I see you fart. Damn girl, you fart with that ass. Stinky, stinky. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, stinky.
What the fuck?
My room doesn't smell bad. It smells like mahogany teakwood, which is hot boy smell. Just like the booger mural, I need something to remind me of what I can't have.
I just
Same with my car.
imagine. I imagine your room smells like what I imagine a boy's locker room smells like. Just like way too much Axe body spray
Yeah,
and like.
yeah. That's exactly how it smells.
Wait, if you be farting a lot,
Listen,
then that would
listen.
explain the smell in
When
my room
you
lately
are as
since you live
unlucky
in
as
my
me,
walls.
you have to make do with what you have. Am I just gonna sit in my room thinking about the lover that I don't have? Yes, but I can do so while sniffing mahogany teak wood.
Why?
What do you
Why?
mean,
Like why the really like overpowered? Like why do you want to smell like rustic
overwhelming.
wooden motorcycles?
Have you ever met a man that just smells so fucking good? Okay, this happened recently.
Okay.
So I go up to my personal trainer. He's like, "Hi, Numi," and I was like, "Oh!" I just got a huge whiff of his boy smell, and it smelled so fucking good. I was like, "Wow, we're going to work out today." and if I have that in my room, maybe I'll feel more motivated to do things, like, you know, turn to the other side of my bed. I'm like, "Wow, Numi, you did something today."
Congrats! You accomplished something.
Thank you. Did I steal his clothes? God, no. He's like, "Oh, let me take off my shirt." I'm like, "Oh, no. Dude, I'll hold it for you. I'll hold it for you."
Oh my god.
Gosh, you know how sometimes guys are like, "Oh, I see girls and I want to go ooga booga," and I'm like, "Oh, women are like that too," or at least I'm like that. Where sometimes I'm just standing there and I'm just smiling and nodding, but I'm thinking similar to how an ape would be thinking. I'm like, "Ooh, ooh, ooh, ooh," because I just love their smell.
Monkey brain Numi. Good chasing down.
Ooga booga.
Would you be interested in a guy as this
I like
chatter
that pause.
confessed who
Would you be
pees in the
interested in a-
sink to save water? Would you be
difference does it
interested
make?
in a sink pisser?
What difference does that make from just peeing in the shower? You're already in the shower.
No, the sink.
Yeah, but why
Where
don't
you
you
wash
just pee
your
in the
hands.
shower?
And like... So you're saying
If you're-
pissing in the sink is the same as pissing in the shower?
Well, no, if you're trying to save water, you still have to turn the sink on after you pee.
Well, it's while they're brushing their teeth or like while they're like washing their...
Oh, they pee while they brush their teeth?
Or it's just like, you know, just in
They do
general,
both,
while,
they're
while
multitasking.
using...
Extra flavoring.
Yeah, they're like washing their hands and pissing in the sink at the same time.
Personally, I would rather not know about something like that. I think that'd be a pass for me. I think I would take the toenail clipping person over this one.
You'd take the toenail clipper over the sink pisser?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about this person here? Would you prefer them or this chatter here who gets soft tacos from Taco Bell with only beef and tortilla and they eat all of the beef before eating the tortilla?
Wait, can you say that one more time?
So you get like a soft taco from Taco Bell, right? With no lettuce or cheese or anything. And then they eat all of the beef before they eat the tortilla.
I don't like that.
Don't like that.
You know, when you get a taco or a burrito,
Right.
everything is supposed to come together and just squirt in your mouth and just happiness.
I'm a big fan of coming together when it comes to food, you know?
Exactly. So why are you gonna do that? Why don't you just order a side of beef and flour tortillas then and eat it like a fucking bowl of chili?
That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah, that's like having dry pancakes and then having syrup after. What's the point? Get out of here, bro. What is this, man? Oh, what? Okay, what do you think about this? This is what I did sometimes, and I still do occasionally when I want to reminisce the past.
Right.
I'll get goldfish, and I'll eat a bunch of them, but I won't swallow. And then I will spit it out onto a new goldfish, and then make a goldfish sandwich. Okay, so you get a goldfish, you eat a bunch of goldfish,
Right.
and then you spit it out onto a new goldfish, and you put another goldfish on top of it, and then you make a goldfish sandwich. Everybody's saying what? That's interesting.
Right.
Like forgetting the fact that you guys are always opening your fucking mouths and asking me to spit in your fucking mouth. Why don't you want some goldfish spit, huh? There's flavor.
I don't know about that one, Nemu. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know about that one.
Have you ever tried it? It's already been in your mouth. It's just the same thing.
See, no, I eat goldfish differently. I don't chew goldfish. I instead like, you know when you like dip like an Oreo in milk and it gets all like soggy. I do that with my spit. I just put it in my mouth and go
I do that too.
until it's like nice and soggy, like on my tongue. And
Yeah, I do that
chew it.
too.
Yeah, it's really nice, huh? That's the best way to eat it, to be honest. I don't know how people can just chomp on the goldfish.
I do it sometimes if I'm hungry, you know. I'm just a hungry girl. But yeah, you know, it's kind of like with gummy bears. Sometimes back when I lived in an apartment complex, before we moved and somebody died there, I would go to this vending machine that they had there and buy their gummy bears, and then I would just swallow it whole.
Why?
It was fun. I love to just swallow things whole.
I always always roast me for my gummy preferences. I always when I get like gummy worms or whatever, any gummies at all actually, I leave them out for a few months to become nice and stale before I eat them. Because that's when they're the best. That's when they're like peak ripeness. I have a whole method for like, you know, like moving them occasionally so they get like optimally like thoroughly stale before I start eating them. So I buy like a big bag of it, and then I just like over the course of like a month or two, I'll stale them up before I can eat them.
And you think it's weird that I swallow gummy bears whole?
Yeah.
I never swallow gummies like with chewing them. I always just swallow them whole. And I think that's less weird than what you just described to me.
Maybe it's weird. Like okay, here, let me give you the benefits of dry aging your gummy bears and gummy worms. All right, listen. You get the extra chew, right? It's like more resistant,
Well,
right?
why don't you just freeze them then?
Well, okay, it's different, all right? Cause like when it's like frozen, as it warms up in your mouth, it becomes more chewy. But when you stale them up, all right? You stale them up, it's like more chewy for longer, and it has an entirely different flavor because it's old, and it's the better flavor of the two.
You know what? I agree with your chatters. You're the type of person that'll eat stale chips and flat soda.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out, Nemu. Okay, listen. Hot Cheetos only taste good after they've been left out for a day. Their flavor changes entirely. Nemu, get back here! Please? Right, and also like popcorn after like a week is at its peak. No!
I'm a big popcorn fanatic. I cook them all the time.
Right.
I have my own recipe. I love popcorn. This I can understand one night,
Right.
but a week?
Yeah. Okay, well, okay, also, like, I mean, it also depends on the type of popcorn, right? Like, for example, I have a popcorn that I really, really like, alright? It's the best popcorn in the world, and I order it by the giant-ass tub full. Like, we're talking, like, trash can-sized tub at a time, alright? That shit lasts for months, and tell you what, the flavor and, like, the texture gets better over the course of those, like, 2 months that I'm eating it.
The more I learn about you, the more sad I get.
Why? What do you mean? What do you mean? It's not that weird. It's
I
not that
will order
weird.
food with lettuce, but when they give me the really bad crunchy lettuce, I will stick my finger in and take out all the lettuce.
Wait, I'm sorry. You remove the crunchy lettuce.
Yeah, because sometimes it's just the the really bad crunchy lettuce.
What does that even mean, bad crunchy lettuce?
And it's different than just ordering it without lettuce. When you have it without lettuce, it's just not the same as when you get it with lettuce and then take out a bunch of the lettuce. I finger my food, yeah. I did that for lunch today.
Like,
Because I got a wrap.
I get when
And there's
lettuce
like a
is like,
pocket of it.
oh my fucking.
And then I stick my finger in and I'm like, and then I take it out. Yeah, I don't like the stems, and a lot of times it's just stems.
You remind me of a friend that I had that used to mix their sauces in on like their burgers and stuff because they couldn't stand the idea that they weren't like together. So they'd like open up their bun and like take like a straw and mix like the ketchup and mustard and like mayo on their burger or whatever.
Isn't that just like an aioli type thing?
No, like they order a burger from like McDonald's and they
Oh.
take off the top bun and they fucking like take a straw and
I think that's pretty normal, right? Because I mean, sometimes I'll stick my finger in sauce and just suck it on it, like a lollipop.
right.
Like, I get chicken tikka masala a lot, and it's the kind of thing where I just want to stick my fingy in it and then go like...
Right. That doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna be honest. That's kind of weird.
Now you say it's weird.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that you say is weird.
Well, I mean, like, listen, I've been kind of cordial so far, but that one just crosses the line. All right.
Please consider
Nuki's
it
out here
normal.
fucking finger blasting her chicken tikka.
Shut the fuck up.
She opens up the fucking takeaway box like, oh, let's get in here.
Oh yeah, I
With her
get an
hand.
extra. I get extra. I'm like, can I get an extra bowl, please? And then they're like, why? And I'm like, no reason.
But I just imagine Numi as like, you know those like food blog kind of people, but like some of them are like really just goblins when they eat, and like the food gets absolutely everywhere, and their hands and faces are just covered. That's how I imagine Numi eating. Like Numi's like,
Actually,
hey,
that's
can
how
I
I
like a
eat Indian
stack of
food.
napkins?
It's true. That's how I eat Indian food. Whenever I eat it, so I get chicken tikka masala,
Right.
naan bread, and then the rice. So I fold the naan bread in half to make a taco, and then I put on a layer of rice, and then I put a layer of the sauce on, and then after that I put chicken on top,
Okay.
and then I fold it and eat it like a taco. But it gets all over me, and so then I have to like lick my hands.
All right, Numi, what's the top food to finger blast? Which one do you have
Chicken
to
tikka
fucking...
masala.
That's the top one right there.
I do it with refried beans sometimes because I like the taste of beans.
You're just
Well,
like, you know what? These refried beans need a good like wing jangling with my hand.
Yeah. Just like, and I'm like, oh.
I cannot stand like the look of refried beans coming out of a can, just like all congealed as a cylinder. Would you ever take a bite out of that?
No, I would never. I usually only have refried beans from Mexican restaurants because they make it really fucking good.
Right.
It's better than the canned shit. It really just tastes like somebody who has never had good refried beans in their life, just decided to shit in a can and give it to you.
Dude, it does!
Right?
I hate it!
If I'm gonna have some microwave type food shit, I'm gonna make a Hot Pocket. I am not gonna be having Bush's baked beans refried style.
Yeah, it's fucking gross. Like I remember I was watching someone, like, I cannot stand other people cooking for me. Like, watching them cook fills me with like an unending despair. If they're not like a good cook. Because it's just like you're watching and you're just like,
Yeah.
I was remembering one time I was watching someone cook and they just fucking like opened up this can of refried beans and just like held it like a foot over their like pot and started shaking the can and started like wiggling as it came out. And, like, as it hit the pot, I was like, I wanted to throw up, man. I can't stand it. It's disgusting looking. Absolutely. Do you think? Okay, I know this is like a weird question, but do you think a can of refried beans could act as like a cold can, like not like cooked or whatever? Like a can of refried beans could act as like an impromptu on the hole, or like a fleshlight?
Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Right.
This may come as a shock to you, but I'm not very experienced, right?
Shocker.
Why'd you laugh? And
No reason. Keep going.
why are you laughing at me? Why are you laughing?
Nothing. Just just your honesty is very, very endearing.
I thought this was gonna be very big news for you to hear.
Yeah. I mean, okay, Nemu, listen.
Yeah.
When you found out that I drew like crazy like NSFW and like I took pretty much any commission and would fill like any tag, your first question was in like a really like concerned tone, did you ever draw Yuri? Okay, listen. That was your first question. It's like, if I've drawn, you're like, have you drawn Yuri? I'm like, wow. Alright.
Well, anyways, that says nothing about me. Okay, that says nothing about me. I was just curious is all. It was an interesting profession that you had, and I wanted to know more.
Anyway,
I'm straight. Anyways, so basically, I'm not that experienced, and I didn't know what a fleshlight was until like 2 years ago.
Right. I mean,
I still don't really know much about it.
I can relate. I didn't know Pornhub was a real website for a very long time. I thought it was a joke.
Yeah, it's quite funny to me because whenever I mention how I don't watch it, everybody says X or something because they think that all I do is, watch the hub, which is a big no. I just read hentai. That's what I do. I don't watch the hub.
Right.
But I didn't even know there was like this trend on TikTok where they would play the beginning of the hub thing, and I don't know how it sounds. It's like the drumming thing.
Yeah.
And it was like the thing where they play it next to their younger brothers or sisters, and if they turned around, that means they used the site, right? It would be like catching them in 4K. And whenever that played, it took me so fucking long. I didn't know what it meant. I thought it was just the beginning of Childish Gambino song. I was like, why are they trying to figure out if they listen to Childish Gambino?
Right.
And then I realized it was for the
Yeah, I thought it was just a joke because, like, the name is very fucking... It's very, like, upfront. And I had only seen it in memes, right? Like, I had only seen the logo for Pornhub on memes. And I thought it was, like, some, like, fake, like, long-running joke. Like this, like, fake porn site, and they just put, like, the logo everywhere. I didn't know, because I'm not a porn watcher. I'm not into that kind of stuff. And,
yeah, it's a little much. I don't know. I don't really like how annoying they are. They're like, yeah, oh my god, yeah, you're doing it great. I'm like, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, can a bitch just watch without you yapping? Like, whenever I'm in a heated situation with people, I talk less because what if I say, anytime I open my mouth, it's just like, swag! You're looking super swag right now, and then they fucking walk away.
And they walk away and you go take a picture of yourself crying on the toilet.
Yeah, like the one person that was making out with me once on a bed, and I didn't know how to react, and so I just threw up punk rock signs, and I was like, swag! And then they were like, what the fuck?
Oh my god! Oh.
The pain that you're experiencing.
Oh yeah. Like that, like, I'm just thinking about the 7th wheel photos you sent.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I didn't even tell the chat that I found the pictures from when I 7th wheeled, and then I sent it to Nemu. I like took a picture of them in the darkness and circled the bodies. I was like, there's a couple, there's a couple, there. It was like the moment where they're like, wow, you weren't fucking with us, you actually...
Well, all I can think about is that picture, like the meme of you in the corner. But it's just like, instead of like, they don't know I'm a VTuber, it just says swag. And you're getting 7th wheel.
They don't know I'm swag. Bro, I really would just be the cameraman. I you know what? I should just get a job as a hub cameraman.
That's a good idea. It probably pays pretty good.
Yeah, because I know that they have to pay for if you coom on the camera person.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, it's on me, your ectoplasm.
I can just imagine like a Nemu directed film, and the entire thing is just like an unhinged series of events that lead to like accidental sex.
Yeah, I would make something like, this isn't the beach, this is a bathtub. I would make shit like that. Right in front of my salad.
Right in front of my salad.
I just love making videos. You know, I made a lot of videos before I became a VTuber.
Oh, I've seen some.
Oh god, I showed you those fucking videos.
Oh
my
you
god.
certainly did.
There's also my videos that I made for school projects, and I recently just found one. I'm like, god damn, if I ever decided to show my face, I would love to just watch the school projects with my chat, but because they're so fucking stupid. And yet they always got the best scores because nobody else did shit.
Yeah, I think I used to do a lot of like editing and like just random like making dumb videos, and I think my best one ever was I made this like 20-minute long like kind of like AMV mashup, but all of the like things on stream were just videos I took of various fruits with anime faces drawn on them.
Fruits?
Yeah, like lemons and oranges and shit.
Oh.
And just like doing like random shit to the music. And that was probably my best creation to date.
Were you the type to just make a bunch of AMVs on YouTube?
Absolutely not.
I made Maple Story MVs.
Maple
I'm
Story.
gonna write
MV.
you a love song, Maple Story version. And then why?
Did he use like
Yeah.
the default movie maker text on like a blue screen?
That's exactly what I did. Good times. Good times. Good times.
Dude,
Speaking
those
of
are
fruit, what is the
classic.
grape picture?
What's the what?
The grapes?
You're still thinking about it! Do those grapes live rent free in your head right now?
Yeah.
There's no way you're still thinking about this fucking grapes.
I don't know what it means. I want to know what it means.
I don't think I'm gonna tell you, and I don't think chat should tell you either. Listen, we gotta make sure that like you'll like kind of slowly forget about it over time, and like 3 months later you wake up in a cold sweat like I forgot about the grapes, and then you come back.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Why?
That was a lie.
Now every time you go to the grocery store, you'll see grapes and be like, ah, fuck. What do they mean? What do they mean?
I just think of grapes and then I think of how much I despise you for what you did to me. The emotional damage that you've caused me.
The emotional distress of grapes.
Emotional damage to the poor demon girl. I'm just trying so hard to be a good friend, and you're just like, look, grapes, you little gay, you little bisexual by yourself, you fucking eat some finger cheese. Ah. How I feel every time I open a DM from you. Look at you, you little gay bitch.
Yeah, my DMs
Feeling
are
fruity.
typically just...
How about this? Grapes!
Yeah, no, my DMs to people are usually just me sending them weird cursed shit. Just to ruin their day a little bit. That's kind of my like style of sliding into DMs, right? It's just a barrage of unending torment.
And I just send you videos from me. Remember the one video with the flower?
Oh my god, I think I do.
The one where I'm like, yeah!
Yeah! It's so good!
Nemu, the only pictures Nemu has seen of me were the most cursed videos and things ever.
Like, yeah, I think all the images that I've seen of you are either on a toilet, part of some cursed ass like 3-second video.
The one of me running into my mirror, that one.
Yeah, or like the deep fried like weird photos of you crying. I think that's about all of them.
It's not very different from how I am in real life anyway.
Really.
I'm just deep fried and crying, yeah.
On stream, I'm a demon, but off stream, I'm deep fried and crying.
Yes, sir. Wah. And I waddled away.
No! For that
Feel the very
song,
next day.
someone brought it up yesterday. It's been in my head. Someone brought it up like fucking yesterday.
Waddle, waddle. Waddle, waddle.
No! Alright, so, alright, Numi, I have another one for you. Oh, this chatter here has a confession. And I have an interesting take on this one.
Okay.
This chatter gets dressed from bottom to top. So they start with their socks. And then work their way up.
I should do that right now just to really feel. Hold on, let me take off my shirt because obviously I'm never wearing pants and I'm doing a collab.
Of course.
So, okay, I take off my shirt. Hold on. I take off my shirt so I'm naked.
Right.
I'm naked right now, right? And then I start with my socks. Okay? We're putting on some socks. This is a little windy, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little chilly. It's chilly up here. Usually I'd have some comfort by having a shirt on by now. and then you put on your pantalones. I only have the sweatpants that I wear every day.
Do you give it a sniff to see if the ball funk is too much?
The gooch?
Yeah, the
gooch smell?
Yeah, the gooch smell.
Can't say that I have. This is so wrong. This is just so wrong. Oh, this is so wrong. Okay, now I'm fully dressed and
right.
I don't know. I feel like if it was 4 in the morning during the winter time and that happened, I would feel that's something you would do if you get off on torturing yourself, which I low-key do. But in the morning, I'm really grumpy. And is that something that I want to do to burden myself with feeling chilly?
Yeah, no. I feel like honestly, being like naked with socks on makes you feel way more naked than just being naked. Or
yeah,
like,
I don't
especially
even...
shoes.
Do you sleep with socks on?
No.
Good.
Good.
Good. You're normal.
Yeah, no, it's just me and my breadcrumbs.
Do you ever wake up and get hungry and then lick your breadcrumbs off of your bed? Is that why you don't clean it? Extra munchies when you're hungry in the middle of the night. You're like, yum, 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 yum.
Yeah, I do. I'll be laying in bed, right? I'll be laying in bed, and like, I'll wake up, and I'll roll over, and I'll see like half of a chip on the bed. Why is so quiet, Newbie?
Just looked at the comments saying she's her own Roomba. Okay, guys, who's worse, me or Nemu?
Listen, it's like come on, come on, like I mean, listen, I put stuff on the bed, I snack, you know what?
Kind of how I felt when I was like in kindergarten that one time when I ate a bunch of bubble gum and put it under a table and then I put it back in my mouth like 6 months later. I was just young. I was just silly. I had bangs back then.
Yeah, bangs. Well, that means that explains everything. And you have bangs again,
I
so
I still have bangs. I didn't help myself with that. I forgot that I have bangs.
Yeah, I'm like looking at you like, I mean, you're back to having bangs, huh? Explains a lot. Are the bangs the source of your cursed powers?
Yeah.
Like, if you were to like lose your bangs, do you think you'd be like a normal person?
Yeah, I've gone through a lot of hairstyle phases.
Right.
I went through one called the pomp era.
Okay.
The pompadour. So I'd side part it, and then I would make the right side as high as I could make it.
Right.
And it would just be so. My hair was just trained to be like, whoosh, you know. And then one day, it just went down the middle. So then I started to middle part it.
Right. Yeah.
And so then I've
makes
had
sense.
a middle part, and then after VTubing, been getting into the bangs just a little bit. Nowhere near how I was back then, though. That was, I don't know who that bitch was.
Right.
Couldn't have been me. Yeah.
Couldn't have been you. Absolutely not. No chance. I remember I cut off all my hair because like I was really back in the day, like I was really like sporty, and I'd like surf and like all that, and hair was just getting in the way. I kind of cut it all off, and I
Cut
kinda,
your hair bald.
not like bald, but like we're talking like down to the inches. And I remember when it was growing back, it got really frizzy at one point, and it was basically like you know, like when you touch like a static orb thing and it like makes your hair stand up. I kind of looked like I had a big cotton ball around my head the entire time. No
You had a
matter
big
what I
cock
did.
ball around your head?
Yeah, cockball torture on my head. No, cotton ball.
Oh.
Yeah, I looked real fucking stupid, but like, what am I gonna do? Not grow my hair back?
You just go surfing. Excuse me.
Well, exactly. I mean, do you think when you grow older, you're gonna get the old person sneeze where you like scream when you sneeze?
I can do that if I want to make people mildly annoyed at me.
Well, I mean, you know, it's just as you get older, I think your sneezes get louder. You think you're gonna
Oh,
be
do
the kind
they?
of person that like screams when they sneeze, like when you sneeze?
I feel like you're just already sneezing like that.
Excuse you, I have a very refined sneeze. All right.
How do you sneeze?
Like, yeah,
Oh, you sneeze and fart at the same time.
yeah. Well, like
Out
the
of
sneeze
both
covers it
holes.
up. You know.
I'm gonna cry.
Have I ever
One
told
out
you?
of each end. Oh,
Have I ever told you the time when I ruined the interior of a car by sneezing?
you have acid snot.
So okay, listen. So it was like a I think it was like a Jeep or something that like doesn't really have like a sealed off air, and it was in the middle of like allergy season, and I was sitting there in the back just like, and like there was nowhere to like, I couldn't get out because I wasn't able to get out of the car, and I was just kind of sitting there. There was no tissues or anything, so I was just kind of sitting there like charging up snot in my like throat and sinuses and mouth for like an hour. And then I was like, cool, we finally get to like go out. And then right before like we were like able to like leave the car, I get like the intense urge to sneeze, and I go and I open my eyes because like I closed my eyes when I was sneezing, obviously, and there are strands from the front windshield all the way back to my nose. It's like a shotgun blasted comb out of like my mouth and nose, all over the back of the front seats, all over the windshield, all over the dashboard, all over the steering wheel, everywhere from the back seat, and it all like kind of trailed back to me with like slime bridges. It was probably my most eventful sneeze of my life.
Giving you the car. Hi, what the fuck kind of mod?
It was probably it was probably the best sneeze of mine. It felt great. It felt fantastic.
I've had a sneeze that felt so good that I moaned.
Bro, imagine being turned on by your own sneezes. I'm sure that has to be a tag somewhere. There's gotta be like a sneezing fetish.
It itches, like it scratches an itch in your brain.
Have you, do you know those like, you get like allergies and you get like that throat itch, like in the back of your throat, like behind your uvula?
Yeah.
Do you ever take a fork and scratch it like I do?
I feel like you would be fucking damaging your throat.
What do you mean?
Is this why you always get sick?
No. I even bought a tool for it. I mean, you know those, like it's like a nail tool to like push back the beds of your nails and like scrape the gunk that you like to eat from under it, right? I outfitted one of those with like a little bit of a custom mod to like stick into my like throat and like scratch the back of it when it's itchy. It's like a back scratcher but for my throat.
The doctors say.
What do you mean, what do the doctors say?
They're like, this bitch is weird. We gotta keep a close eye on this one. Not the throat goat.
The throat goat. Alright,
do you have no gag reflex?
I have a gag reflex, but it's mostly on my tongue. But like, I'm just so used to sticking like metal stuff all the way to the back of my throat and like scratching my throat with it that like, I don't really gag just from that.
Sometimes I like to gag.
Yeah. I feel like gagging is like an ego thing, right? Like,
What is it?
Yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like, you know, if you gag like if you gag, then the people who made the popsicle are like, wow, we made a good popsicle, you know.
I just feel like when I brush my teeth and then I go very far back and I'm like, aw. It's like my throat is talking to me.
Okay, I have a question about toothbrushing that I don't think I've ever heard someone ask, but I need answers. Alright. Is it weird that I brush not only my teeth, not only my tongue, but also all of like the mouth walls, right? Like my gums on the inside, on the outside, the roof of my mouth, the base of my tongue, my cheeks, all the way back to my uvula. It's like at the top of my mouth.
You brush your uvula?
Yeah.
With a toothbrush?
Yeah.
Why don't you just use Listerine?
Well, I do that after. That's like the aftershave, you know?
The inside of your mouth must be so scarred, Queen.
What do you mean? It's just a
You
toothbrush.
scratch your throat with a fucking nail filer thing?
Yeah.
And you do the... You get sick a lot, don't you?
I mean, yeah, but that's for other reasons.
Nemu... Interesting.
What do you mean interesting? I think that's normal. It's very sanitary, right? I
just brush my teeth and then use Listerine and floss like a normal bitch.
Can you squeeze your uvula between your tongue and the roof of your mouth like me? Or can you not? I've never asked anybody this. Speaking of mouths.
Something that I don't normally ask people either. What the fuck do you do?
Well, I can put my uvula on my tongue and like against the roof of my mouth.
How long is your uvula?
I don't know. It's hot outside.
Huh?
Alright, listen. It's pretty long. I also have a really long tongue, so that might also not help.
Can you touch your nose with your tongue?
I can lick my collarbone without any trouble.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Your collarbone
Yeah.
with your tongue.
Yeah.
Like with you're pointing down and you have to grab your tongue and then you could touch your.
I don't have to grab it. I could just stick it out and like, I can grab and touch it. Yeah.
Oh wait, I can too.
But I can stick my tongue up my nose as well.
You could. Oh.
Yeah. I've got a pretty long tongue. It's gotten shorter because I've gotten taller, but
I have to push my nose down.
I have to push your nose down. I can stick it a good chunk in. Like if I wanted to pick my nose stealthily, I could just use my tongue.
Is Nemu a Yoshi?
Well, I mean, like, it is stealthy, because think about it, like, under a mask, like, say you're wearing a mask because of COVID and you need to pick your nose, I can just use my tongue, just stick that thing on my nose and, like, get the boogies out without having to, like, take off the mask and, like, put my finger in my nose, right? I just hear you going here with your tongue.
Can you touch it to your elbow?
Yes.
Oh. I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I'm trying. I can't reach it. Look it, I'm trying.
Oh, you're trying, alright. I see. I see it.
Sorry, that was very impolite of me. Hi, I'm Numi.
I just imagine you at like a party. Learning how to lick your elbow with your tongue, but you're like not very good at it. And you're to show someone it, and someone just walks in and sees you lick your elbow.
Yeah, I wouldn't be talking to anybody. I'd just be in the corner trying to tongue my elbow.
But just like some random dude, you're like, hey, check this out, you're drunk. And you're just like,
The way I would so fucking do that, I'd go
it.
up to somebody. So do that. I would just, if I'm really fucked up, I'd go up to somebody and be like, you want to see something crazy? This is gonna blow your mind.
oh man. I used to have really good tongue dexterity. I used to do origami in my mouth.
Interesting. Could you tie a cherry easily?
Yeah.
Oh Lord,
I used to make frogs out of starburst wrappers too. And cranes.
With your tongue?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say.
I used to, well, I would have a lot of starburst around, and like I was bored in class, and I knew how to
call them. You know what they say about people who are good with their tongue.
Well, it's just like it's not that hard if you know how to do it with your fingers and you have some like time. Because I was bored with a lot of starburst wrappers, so I started like trying to fold origami in my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I can still do it. I don't even think I remember how to make a frog.
Yeah, it's okay, guys. I was trying really hard not to mention it, but I had to say it. It's like people who are bass players.
Oh yeah.
You're like playing an instrument with your tongue.
I just imagine Numi's party trick now. It's just like, yeah, here's Wonderwall. She pulls out a guitar and starts like licking it. Just start playing. You get just do that.
When I move, I'm inviting you to my house party, and that's how I'm gonna introduce myself to you.
That's how I'm gonna know it's
Nemu,
you.
look! Nemu, look! Blah, 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 blah. You know it's me because I'd have to. You're like, no. You walk up to me and you're like, who are you? And I'm like, and I just cry and make a pose, and you're like, oh, it's Numi.
It's like, I'm like, you're like, oh hey, I'm like, who are you? And you're like, wait, 1 second, you take me to the bathroom, you take, like, you sit down on the toilet and take a picture. I'm like, ah, no, I know her. No, I've seen that before.
How are you both single? Wow. What? I mean, I know many people want a bitch that can make origami cranes with their tongue, and a girl who can
cry on the toilet and take a picture.
Cry on the toilet. Yep, that's. I told a guy like one of my hobbies once, and he's like, "You're weird." I was like, "Okay."
Wait, what did you say was your hobby? Taking pictures of the toilet, or like what?
Well, he was like, "I like to smell gasoline," and I said, "Oh, that's okay." And I said, I think I said I like the smell of men mahogany teak wood, and then he said, "You're weird," and then I said, "Okay."
Uh-huh.
And then he asked me out to the dance, and then I took a nap, and then he said, "I don't think we should talk anymore," and then he dated my best friend.
Uh-huh. Dated your best friend.
Yeah, one of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think the only like cringe relationship like kind of thing that I had like that was I got broken up with before I knew we were dating.
What?
Yeah.
Huh? What do you mean? How did that even?
Yeah, like we were, apparently they had asked me out, and I said yes, not knowing what they asked. And then like a week or two later, they like come up to me super angry. And they're like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "What?" And so we broke up. That's probably the only like weird relationship thing I've had.
Fuck did you do? Was it because you didn't text them back?
Yeah.
You didn't text me every day. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, like I'm just not into it, you know. I'm really dumb, and I don't like I'm not like all like whatever. And apparently they had asked me out, and I had no idea, absolutely no idea. But I mean, hey.
So you want to go out, and you're like, okay, anyways.
No, basically. I'm like, anyway, have you heard about this frog? It's pretty cool.
You're so fucking funny.
Well, like, like, all kinds of stuff happens to me like that because I'm just so stupid. I got sent to special ed one time. Well, actually, multiple times. Not even just one time, but one time, very specifically, I think I deserved.
Is it because you're not socially aware, and so
No!
they thought you were
just
a problem child, and then this?
No! Like, okay, so, like, at the time, I was in, I think this was in high school, and at the time, like, I was already, like, I had, like, kind of a weird education, right? And so, at the time, I was, like, in, like, a bunch of, like, weird programs and, like, accelerated programs and stuff. And, anyway, I had to go to the nurse's office because I had to get, like, my medicine, because I have a lot of medicine I need to take. And so, it was a new nurse, right? And it was like a new person there subbing in because like the regular one was sick, and I was like, "Hey, I need to take medicine," and they're like, "Okay, sit down." And I was like, "Okay," and the day before, right? I was given some like really fucking cool school supplies, right? Like I had an eraser car. I was given an eraser car. That shit was sick. You drove the car over what you wrote to erase it. And like, I just had like a bunch of cool fucking shit that I was just excited to use, right? Because like I hadn't gotten to use it yet. And so I was just sitting there vibing, doing work, and like playing with these like fucking these like medical supply things. And I'm like really dumb. I like asking really dumb questions when I meet someone. I was like, hey, what's your favorite color?
Like, okay. And then
Like what dinosaur would you be if you died and got sent to the past and became a dinosaur? What dinosaur would you want to be? Just like a bunch of really dumb shit like that.
you're
And
very interesting.
I got my meds and stuff. And I'm like, alright, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go. And she's like, no, it's okay. I'll get someone like a security guard to like drive you back to class. I'm like, oh, cool, pug. And so I was just kind of like hanging out, waiting. And they picked me up in like the golf cart. And I was just kind of like hanging out, chatting with them. And they dropped me off at the special ed building. I was like, ah. Oops.
Interesting life you've lived. You're very interesting. Very... I love learning more about you. And you skipped a ton of years because you were giga smart?
No, I just had a weird, like, I'm dumb as fuck, but I had a weird education.
I see.
You know, it led to me graduating early, which is kind of nice. Which means I was free to do stupid shit faster.
Yeah, good. You know what? Good for you. Good for you. Fuck yeah, power to the people.
Yeah.
Oh, my longest relationship was a month on Kick Messenger.
That was your longest relationship?
Yeah, aside from that, I never had one.
Okay, okay, I know
was like
this
12.
is... I know this is probably sensitive, but... Kick kind of has a reputation. You know.
Oh yeah, no, he went to my school.
Oh, okay.
He went to my school and I thought he had pretty eyes, but I knew nothing about him, and he asked me, and that was the first time a guy ever asked me out, so I was like, okay, and then I, you know, he was the, oh god, it was so weird. He's like, babe, I miss you. Oh my god, babe. And he'd like send me the selfies from, he'd like get the phone and like the tilted down angle phone, like held up. And then he would kind of do like a kissy face at the camera, and I'd be like, what the fuck is this, bro? I'd be like, oh my god, he looks so great. And then we broke up. Like, I dumped him like a week later because it's like, bro, what the fuck? Because, you know, I went to the beach with him once. I talked about this on stream, and we didn't speak. He just did not speak to me. He just kind of smiled like and then we went swimming. I can swim if I stay in the shallow end. I like to body surf and stuff. So long as I'm like near the shore, I will be okay. And then the waves were kind of big, and so then I get pushed to shore, and then I'm looking around for him, and he's just like dead on the water. I was like, what the fuck? And then he like almost drowned, and then after that we went back, and then I hugged him, and then he talked to a bunch of random girls, and then I was like, what the fuck is going on here? and then I didn't see him ever again after that, and I was like, okay, we should break up. And then he was like, but babe, I love you.
I mean, listen, the world,
you know, your
thanks
normal
you
middle
for your
school
service
relationship
of
yes.
removing him from the dating pool for a month.
Yeah, you know, he's doing fine now. I think he also had a thing with my same friend that dated my other friend that liked to sniff gasoline.
Okay, but like, to be
there's
fair,
a common trend.
gas tastes pretty good.
What?
What? It does taste pretty good. What do you mean tastes? You guys have never tasted gas when you're like siphoning or anything? You guys never have had gas in your mouth? I've never siphoned, why not? Are you seeing gas prices? need to siphon a lot because I worked on cars for a while, and so like you would need to like siphon the gas out of the tank sometimes.
Is that like... What is siphoning?
It's when you like use like a tube to pull like the gas out.
Like an enema.
Like a reverse enema.
Ah.
I have a question. Do you think like, you know how there's like boat girls and shit? Do you think they piss gas?
I think that they just eat normally, but they'd eat gas too.
Right.
You know how they propel themselves? I think they propel themselves by farting.
Internal fart combustion chamber engines.
They're like, hey, it's time to go! And then it's like... Just like the people who fart to fly.
Oh yeah, you know, I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever farted so hard you felt yourself lift out of your seat a bit?
It's like, oh.
Yeah, it's it's really like all at once. You're like, wow! I'll lift off on that
Sorry,
one.
what did you say? Also, I guess you can say it can be called an Nemu.
It's like the ones where sometimes it's just loud and then it wakes my dog up. I'm like, aw.
Dude, midnight farts hit different.
I thought we were talking about food. Why are we talking about gas?
I mean, we started on a long train of distance. let's bring it back. This this lovely chatter. If they don't see anything they want to eat in the fridge, will just eat ranch dressing by itself. Is that a yay or a nay for you?
Nay.
Why?
So as I grew up with very culture, as in my mom and I would always go to our friend's house, my mom's friend's house,
Right.
and they're all Filipino, because if your mom is Filipino, she knows every Filipino bitch in the area, and then we go over to the house, and then my mom would go out partying, and then I would be left with her Lola, which sometimes we'd have food, but sometimes we wouldn't.
Right.
And so when there was nothing but rice, we'd make rice and have that with soy sauce.
Would you ever just, I don't know, like drink soy sauce or like eat spaghetti sauce by itself or something instead of ranch?
I'd have chicken tikka masala sauce.
So even without the rest of the meal, you're just always down to finger blast chicken tikka.
I think I'd finger blast beans too.
Just if you're bored, just kind of
I'm
like
like, yeah,
pop
I
over
wouldn't
to the
even eat it.
fridge.
I just stick a finger in just to feel something.
Just to feel something. Watch like a soppy romance, feel bad about yourself, go and finger blast some beans in the fridge.
Yeah, after I read romance, I tend to cry a little bit and be like, God, I'm so lonely, and then I'll just take my finger in a can of beans, and I'm like, oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God! Some finally some company, some good useful company. I would honestly do this with like, I don't know, like maybe ketchup. I can see that. I used to eat a lot of ketchup, like a lot of ketchup, like an unhealthy amount of ketchup.
If I had to choose one condiment, it would be Chipotle white sauce. That shit is like crack. My crack.
My crap. Did you ever eat like, I don't know, like back when I was like a kid, like I used to eat like ketchup sandwiches a lot. Where I just like take a piece of bread and put ketchup on it and then just eat that. And sometimes that'd be spicy and add some butter, you know. What is this unapproving face? Ha! What's this unapproving face, Numi?
Why don't you just have butter and toast?
Well, because it doesn't have ketchup, right? The whole point was like the ketchup.
You make me feel so sad.
Why?
I don't know. I feel so sad.
Okay, well, speaking of ketchup and stuff, this chatter here, okay, this chatter, like, I know that like milk and cereal is like a contentious topic amongst the internet. Like you put milk in before the cereal, which only has one right answer, by the way. Obviously you put in the milk first. This chatter has confessed.
Why do you speak?
What? You think I'm wrong?
You're the weird one out of the two of us.
I am not. Alright,
You
listen.
are.
Here's why. Alright. This is why, okay? Milk goes first because I like my milk cold and I don't want my milk to spoil. So, I go to the fridge, pour a bowl of milk, and grab the entire ass box of cereal and sit myself down. If I need more milk, I can get cold milk from the fridge. Alright.
To do with spoiling it, wouldn't it make fucking sense to put in a bunch of your cereal and then when you're ready you add the fucking milk and then you just eat it like that?
But what if I want more cereal, but not more milk? Is the milk just gonna sit out on the counter with me?
Yeah.
At room temperature?
You're still gonna be adding milk regardless.
Well, no, because like I'll just pour a bowl of milk and then slowly add some cereal, eat the cereal, add some cereal, eat some cereal, add some cereal, right? Because like...
It's the same fucking thing if you do it but the other way around.
No, it's not! Because then the milk
You
gets to room temperature and it's
Disgust
bad.
me. You disgust. We are incompatible. We are
Hi,
incompatible.
Nemu, wave nice title in the
Incompatible.
Twitch chat
How
confessional
is
with
this
the
the
bottom.
line?
I'd sleep with you and wake up to a fucking bunch of cheese all over the bed. And then I'd wake up and the first thing I'd see is you pouring a bunch of milk. And then cereal. And you're like, morning, baby. I'm like,
Morning, babe. I brought you a bowl of milk and a box of cereal.
nah, I'd get the fuck out. I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta go. And you're like, babe, wait. Babe, wait. Babe, wait. And I'd be like,
Babe,
no,
wait.
no, no.
I spent all
Babe.
morning preparing this for you.
Nah, goodbye. You're wrong.
Okay, this one might be slightly less contentious. This chatter puts their condiments on their hot dog before the hot dog.
It's fine.
Why is this one fine, but the milk and cereal isn't?
Because that doesn't matter when there's no difference.
There's no difference? But there's a difference with the milk
people
and
do
cereal.
that all the time. It's like when like sometimes what I do is I'd cook the bun and then you get like a little spreading knife and then put mayo and then you put on your meat and then that, yeah.
Well, no, this is all of them, so like ketchup and stuff on the bottom.
That's
They put
fine.
all of them on the bottom.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's not gonna change the taste.
So why is milk and cereal different, huh? How come that's a
Oh,
pain
you shut
point?
the fuck up. You shut the fuck up.
How come that was a pain point, huh?
I would not last a day with you. I would go insane,
Hey,
you
what if-
crazy
Alright, well,
fucking
listen.
bitch.
What if it's like apple juice instead of milk, right? I don't want it to get soggy, so I like, you know, I pour a bowl of apple juice and then I put the cereal in.
You make me sick.
What do you mean?
Let's move on.
Have you ever drank boiled hot dog water? that bad. Why are you looking at me like that? Come on. Why are you looking at me like that?
Do you cook?
Yes, I cook a lot.
I wouldn't trust you with cooking me a meal.
How would you know what it tastes like if you never drink hot dog water?
I don't know.
You never boiled hot dog in water and be like, I wonder what this tastes like.
Fucking gross.
Until you like pour yourself a glass of hot dog water.
I need to make a song about gross people. And it's just all about you.
It's just a thinly veiled hate song about me.
She drinks some hot dog water. Who's to say she doesn't want to drink some toilet water? Next.
I mean, I've had to drink toilet water before. Not from like the bowl, obviously, but from the tank. It's not that bad, alright? It's like dusty tasting, but that's it. Alright, it's just dusty tasting.
You're so wrong for this.
Why?
Why are you judging your fans when you're the fucking weirdo?
I'm not the weirdo! Why do you think I'm weird?
You know what? Let's just continue. I gotta get out of here. I can't. The longer I'm with you, the longer I start to cry blood.
Listen, this is how friendships are built. All right, a mutual understanding and
I don't
love.
think this is how I usually build friendships.
And we both have our things, and we set aside our differences, and we just we come together despite our differences, right? Here's a come on. Are you sure you don't want a nice glass of hot dog water?
I hope I never have to go to your house.
Why?
I hope I never
You don't
have
want
to
your breakfast
experience
of
being in
apple
the
juice
same
cereal?
vicinity as you.
You don't want your breakfast of apple juice cereal with a nice glass of hot dog water?
You make me sick.
Come on, it's not that bad, right? Come on,
Did you invite me on here to scar me and give me emotional damage as if I didn't have enough already? Now I need more. Now I need to wake up in a cold sweat thinking about the fact that you slurp hot dog water as if it's just the best thing you've ever had in your life.
It was only like twice, okay?
And you're like, god damn, sheesh.
I mean, listen, I just need to, I didn't say it was fantastic or anything. I just, it was just one of those things where you just like, you have to know, right? You ask yourself that question and you can't move on without tasting it, right? You're just like, well, I mean, you just like have that intrusive thought, what does hot dog water taste like? And so you pour yourself a glass.
You're gonna die one day by doing one of those stupid things in your brain.
Alternatively,
just take a bite of this.
I mean, think about it this way, right? If God doesn't want me, and whoever's in charge of hell is scared of me, I'm basically immortal, right? They won't come to take my soul.
So much for inviting me today. I had a horrible time. Yeah, I thought it was bad enough whenever we talk every single night about the weird shit we usually talk about. But, this has been an experience, very interesting. I hope I never have to be invited here ever again. I've had enough.
You don't want to have another fun little confessional event. You don't wanna discuss.
Feels like this has just been your confessional. This
What
has
do you
been
mean
an
mine?
excuse for you to talk about the weird shit that you've done.
Absolutely not. Listen, we've discussed our chatters weird things. We've talked about each other. Come on.
Look into my eyes.
You're too tiny. I can't. Can't even see you down there. You're so small.
Look into my eyes. Do you see happiness anywhere?
I don't have my glasses. I
I hope you two
can't
meet
see
IRL.
anything.
Hope you two meet IRL someday. I sure fucking don't.
I'm excited to
I'm
meet
starting
Nemu
to question
IRL.
Numi's decision on making Nemu the toppest of tops on her bottom ranking.
If I move and then she's my neighbor, I think I'm gonna sell my house.
Oh come on! You wouldn't? Are you sure you wouldn't want me to come over with like housewarming gifts and like?
Bro, I'm
Hey,
imagining
neighbor.
the nightmare. I wake up to a knock. Hey neighbor, and then I just see hot dog water soup. I'd be like, we gotta go. We gotta get out of here.
Okay, but
We
like,
gotta
could hot dog water be a good broth for a soup? Like a starter, like a
Are we
base?
still here just to suffer?
Hot dog water soup in a bowl of grapes. That'd be my housewarming gift for you, Numi. Would you
Okay
be
with
happy
being
with
by
that?
myself?
Are you sure you wouldn't want my well thought out? Like I would spend so much time crafting the perfect housewarming gift to welcome my lovely new neighbor. All right. Come on, you know you want it, right? You gotta be like, you know what? I have to know. I have like next time you see hot dog water, you're gonna be sitting here thinking about that moment. Like I gotta taste. I gotta know.
I don't want to think
I
about
gotta
it.
know.
I don't want to think about it. Look at me. I'm shaking my head. No.
Come on, you do what you want to. Oh. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? The void! We see the darkness emanating from Numi's tiny, like, glowing eyes!
Oh god.
You're like an evil ant. It's like when you kill all the ants, there's just like the one left. And like, it's like staring you down from the other side of the room.
I see you.
You killed my family. You won't get away with this.
You won't get away with this, whore. You fucking whore.
Like, at least we know Numi. Like, I mean, at this point, right? Like, you're too far. You're too far in, right? It's like
I don't know
you're
if
too
I'm, I
in
don't know if
deep,
I'm immune.
right?
I don't know if I'm immune.
I don't know if you're immune. Listen, like,
Do you even know me? What's my real name? It's Agatha. Did you know that my name is Agatha?
Agatha.
Agatha?
Agatha.
I'm so serious right now. Look at me.
Oh, I'm trying.
I'm big and an intimidating creature. There's so much rage emanating from my horns right now. I could take down a whole building if I wanted to.
Actual size difference, by the way.
How dare you? I'll have you know that I am the size of 3 skyscrapers stacked on top of each other like Legos.
Wow. But not actual Legos, because like those would be way too big, right? Cause you're like really small, shit. Really tiny.
I don't think I'm that small. I'm a normal height.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think it's just because your stream's not HD.
Oh, true. You know, I think that's what it is. I feel like I don't have the proper equipment, right? Like I don't even have like a magnifying glass prepared. What are you doing? What are you doing over here? Not the revenge! Oh, not the revenge aunt.
Ah. Be scared. Ah. You're basically like fucking. Be scared of me! Be scared of me, you little I can't believe you voice revealed on stream. That's crazy. My voice is really deep. It's really deep. What the fuck?
Look at the cute chibi demon trying to use the void to be scary. What a nice man impression.
Can't really hear you. It's just what makes beeps and boops. I mean, hey, you know, Numi, I've got good news about. I've always got good news for small Numi, right? Like a single drop of concentrated hot dog water is enough to last you the rest of your life. So like, I mean, you know, like small Numi has some advantages. Swear to God.
I'm sorry.
Your fucking snorts with that effect is so good. Holy shit.
I'm tearing up, bro. Jesus.
Okay, dude, we have one last confessional we have to discuss before before we go for today. All right. Do you know what a pet egg is?
A what?
A pet egg. It's like a cheese grater for your foot.
Yeah. Have you ever used that before?
Yeah. So, question. This is kind of an extension of this chatter. This chatter was talking about how they uh de-blister, like de-callus their foot, right? Have you ever accidentally gotten any of your foot shavings in your mouth?
Yeah, I've eaten it before.
Oh. So it's very common then.
Probably.
I remember one time I tried using the pet egg, and it kind of, like, I was just kind of like vibing, and I think some of it got in like my snacks, and I realized about halfway through my snacks, and I was just curious, like, if you'd ever accidentally eaten some foot shavings from your pet egg.
You know what a good April Fool's joke would be?
What?
Instead of, you know, you make pasta, but instead of Parmesan on top, it's your feet shavings.
See, that's a really good idea. I'm pretty sure that's not even like, you know, like I think that's like a good like VTuber merch idea. Like, you know how they have like the gold flakes in like oil that you can buy, and it's like a little vial with like gold flakes in it? Maybe you did that with your foot shavings, right? And like sold vials of like floating foot shavings, and you could sell it as like VTuber Parmesan.
I was just joking around. I
Can't hear me out, right?
I don't know if I want to.
Okay, where do you typically do your pet egg? Like, do you do it in the
I
bathtub?
don't use a pet egg.
Okay, well, what do you use your?
I just had a lot
your,
of feet problems.
What about your pumice or like whatever? Do you?
What?
How do you keep your feet nice and like soft? Because like, I personally think that's
They just are.
They just are. How?
What do you? I
I'd rather
don't
buy
think
this
I
than
do
a
any
fart in a jar.
strenuous
You
work
don't-
that would callus my feet.
You don't have to like
My feet are soft.
by themselves. You don't even have to like
they-
exfoliate
They
them.
need to be. They need to be because I hold feet with people.
How often do you hold feet with people?
I did it in a lot of my class in high school with my one friend. We would just be doing homework while holding feet.
Like you just interlocked toes, like doing your homework.
She'd be like, Numi, let's hold feet. And I'd be like, yes, okay. And then we'd do it. And then she tried to kiss me, and then I'd say no.
Of course. The only
what about
outcome
you?
of feet holding is kissing.
Do you eat a lot of foot cheese?
Not anymore, no. I've changed my diet. No more foot cheese in my diet. My diet. I still can't get over the fact that you
girl.
hold feet.
What? Would you not do that with me? When we meet each other?
No.
What?
I'm not gonna hold your feet, Numi. No foot holding. Alright. Why are you so sad about no feet holding? Oh. Mother of vengeance!
I feed on the blood of my enemies.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
Uh-huh.
What about hand hugs?
Hand hugs? What's a hand hug?
So we put our hands together,
Okay.
it would be your right hand and my right hand.
Okay.
And then we just, you know, it's like, you know, and we connect hands, and then you get your thumb, and then you hug the other hand.
Aha.
I did it with a few fans. They looked very bewildered, but I thought it was a cute moment.
Oh, with your fans.
I guess they didn't want to give me a hand hug, but they'd be a little nervous, and I'd be like, "Hi, you want a hand hug?"
You want a hand hug?
And then they'd be like, "What the fuck?" And then I'd get sad.
I have never heard of a hand hug before. I think that's something that you made up. I'm gonna be honest.
That's how I'd greet my friends sometimes if we were crossing each other in the halls. I would just put my hand. You put your hands together, and then you use your thumb.
Okay.
To hug the back of the hand. You love hand hugs. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. It's actually really cute. Especially if your friend isn't really into physical affection, you can just give them a hand hug.
All I'm thinking about when you say hand hug is the thumbs from Spy Kids 1.
Anyways. I wish. God, I wish it was.
Like when you said hand hug, I'm just sitting here imagining those thumbs just like. Wait, do you use your pinky for a hand hug? Like, is it like thumb and pinky, and then like your 3 fingers in the middle, or is it just thumb?
Thumb. Just
So it's
your
like
thumb.
that's like a side hug, right?
You know the letter B in sign language.
Yeah.
It's just that, but on a hand.
That's like, I feel like if it's a hand, that's like the side hug. That's like the quick, like I don't actually want to hug you hug. You gotta use your pinky if it's like a full hug, right?
Yeah, I guess, but it's cute the other way too. I don't know.
That's an interesting way to greet your fans though. Little hand
Yeah,
hug.
I give them hand hugs because I can't give them real hugs because there's a, you know, I don't want to get sick. And so to keep safe, we just hand hug.
That's another way that I think I'd be able to spot you at a party. You meet someone, give them a hand hug. Be like, ah!
Yeah,
That's her.
you're right.
That's Nemu. I don't know, I've never heard of that before.
It's fun. I'll show you when we meet someday.
Okay. I believe in you.
Thank you.
You'll have to give me a hand hug.
And then you can show me your foot cheese collection.
No! Did you ever collect like scabs in a box or like crusties in a box? Just out of nowhere
I
question.
think it's time for me to get out of here.
I'm not saying I did. Alright, I was just curious. You're safe, Numi. Alright, there's no crusty box here. Okay? No crusty box. You're safe to exist here. I knew someone that was into it, you know? I just had to ask. Alright, I just had to ask, man. Since you brought up like a collection of foot shavings, you know?
You know, there's a thing called a joke.
Yeah.
And then you bring up the reality that I don't really need to see.
I mean, that's the fun part, right? They peel back that reality. Keep a little box of crusties.
So
That's
short.
mad.
I think I'm like a whole foot smaller than you.
Yeah, something like that. You're pretty small. You're standing on like a bar stool. Little step ladder. Anyways. This was really
I really,
fun.
really appreciated this time with you.
It was super fun hanging out. This was about as cursed as I expected it to be honest.
I'm so honored to have been able to experience this with you. I had a time here. Was it a good time? I am not sure.
This was a stream of all time. All right, this was one of the streams of all time.
This is one of the streams I've ever been on. This is one of the streams I've ever been to. Yeah. This was a time.
This wasn't.
That time did pass today with you in this confessional.
Just a cramped confessional with nothing but our darkest secrets and chat's weirdest habits between us.
This was yes, a time for conversation.
It was fun though. I had a lot of fun.
Always have fun with you. I love to hang out with you too. Always fun. I'm always here if you wanna.
I'll send you pictures of my feet shading collection.
Yeah, I'll send you the one picture that always makes me think of you. This picture,
no.
I'm about to send it. This picture makes me think of you.
No. Yeah, that's about right.
Thank you.
Anyway, it was super fun to me.
Thank you. I had a great time. Thanks for inviting me to hang out. I will probably be talking to you later on anyway, because you know we talk like every day. But it's been a great time. I hope you have a great rest of your stream, my good friend.
You're tuning me.
My good friend that is a hag, an old bitch.
Hey!
Thank you.
Oh, that's fair. Alright, yeah.
Have a great night or day. Goodbye, chat.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye to me. Goodbye. Alright. I love Newbie. Well, that was fun. That was about as cursed as I expected it would be. By the way, chat, I didn't tell her at all what we were gonna do today. I was like, hey, Nui, wanna hang out on Saturday? And she's like, sure. I thought it would be the perfect type of questionnaire for her. Chat's confessing their sins, leading to us accidentally confessing way worse sins. Confishing, exactly. Just how I think twice. Listen, I'm a bit of a wild card, alright? Alright, I invite you. It's like we're either just playing a game or we're reading chat's most dark habits. I set her up. I definitely did. Come on, that's the fun of it, right? Come on, that is the fun of it. Alright, so there is a poll. Who has the darker sins, chat? Was it Nemu or me? Come on. Clearly Nemu, right? Like, at least, I mean, because, like, here's, I don't really talk about that. Like, the whole thing that sparked this was I started explaining, like, how I eat food, and chat thought I was, like, an actual psychopath. And so that's what kind of prompted this Saturday stream, right? Like, right, like, the way I eat food, and the method that I perform, like, oral surgery on my fucking foods. Alright, that's what prompted all this, alright? Alright. Cause you are. Come on! 88%, there's no chance. No shot. No shot. No shot that Numi is a 12%er. No way. I refuse to believe it. Alright. I absolutely refuse to believe it. Okay. Numi is normal compared. Why? Alright, why? It's not even close. I just got here both weird, that's all. Well, but of course it's okay. We're just having a good time. Why am I the cursed one? And why is the milk before cereal such a hot take? I still don't understand. I still don't get it. It's not because of me, it's because of you. You eat drywall and then we only taste it? Okay, but like, we eat drywall for different reasons, right? Numi makes out with drywall. I eat it for sustenance, right? You don't have any other food you don't have any other food in your walls. What else am I supposed to eat? Alright, entirely different. Okay. That's the difference between being like, you know, plums are pretty delicious and I make out with plums, right? Like, what's the difference? I actually used to have a plum tree. It was pretty nice, except I don't really like plums that much. There's a cotton candy? What's this about cotton candy? What is this about cotton candy? What does that even mean? Do you say like I pay my taxes like because I like to see my toothbrush and shove it down my throat? See? Oh yeah, the forbidden cotton candy, the house flesh. I forgot. Let's have to go to the attic, and I'm scared of the attic for that. Pretty sure there's a difference in what Josie the dream plum skirt on. Alright, so it was fun, but I do have to go. I have to take care of some stuff today. And I didn't sleep very much, and I don't want to ruin my throat too much, so that's what we had planned for today. A fun little short stream with our beloved Numi. Alright. It's Girl DM's birthday, so we're gonna go wish her some happy birthday wishes before we go here. So make sure you join the raid. She has a new model and stuff. Slash raid. Girl underscore DM underscore. It's her birthday. She's got a beautiful new model. Make sure you show her plenty of love, alright? Make sure you show her a lot of love. She deserves all of it. Plus, you get a bunch of free channel points for raiding. So if you ever want to like change my outfit, sell in the head, all that stuff, you're totally able to. I enjoyed my stay, I think. Yeah, that's a good one. Like, yeah, listen. When you're unsure of whether you leave the stream more mentally stable than you came here, I've done my job right. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We have our normal meme stream tomorrow, so I hope you guys enjoy that. I'll see you guys there. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.